Hello to Sash now.
Hello to Sash now.
Who's
If you
Sash?
say it really quickly, hello to Sash now. That's my next character's name. Hello to
Sash
Sash
now?
now. Thanks, guys, for
You're welcome.
the inspiration. Thank you, Sash. I love
If-
dwarves.
I recall, Roz was on a giant elk because Draxus rolled an 8 from the bag of tricks.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I wanted to ride my griffin for as much as possible, and then
that is not a
dismount when we
very
got
big.
close.
Hashtag's very small in comparison to giants in general.
Yeah.
In that picture, at least. Giants can move. They have legs.
It's gone invisible.
Alright, so what are we
There's
doing?
only a single giant.
He's juking you. Giant juking.
So where are we coming from?
You are currently positioned to the south, at least 1,000 feet away, but you don't have to come from the southern direction if you don't want to. These are wide open areas, forest to the east, riverlands to the west. It's up to you how you want to approach it.
Do we want? We all just want? Do we all just want to jump on the? What's it called? The elk and go in.
I can follow my boar.
Cool.
I'll just use my griffin.
Griffin. Did we leave? Did we not leave? Did we leave the griffins or did we bring them?
No, I brought my griffin at least.
Could I have left my griffin at the at Zymorvan Hall? Because it's a bit of a task getting up a mountain with a young teenage griffin.
Yep, no worries.
Because yeah, that's all right. I'll collect them later. You know, usually filling in this empty squares with some more guff. That honestly looks like. That looks like the Banished game, like top down.
I don't know. I like Banished. It's a good game.
It's fun. I just like to play it every now and then.
Yeah, I find it meditation.
Yeah, I like just have it while I'm like, if I want to like sit down and watch Critical Role or something, I just sort of chill out. Nice. That's really a shame. Now he's got 1 million empty houses. At some point, I just like can't sustain them.
So there's presuming that Harshnag comes with you, it's likely that you're not going to be able to get the drop on him. He's pretty big after all. He's fairly stealthy for a big dude, but even so, he'll be towering over the shrubs and the like that provide cover from the south and from the east. So by all means, he's happy to join in the fun, but if he does, then it might mean the element of surprise is blown.
Well, that's fine because I'm not very stealthy either. Roz says, banging his armor on his chest.
Yeah, and I don't really plan on being stealthy either.
All right, you guys, presuming that you are making a go of this, you can position yourselves anywhere that you want to on any of the edges. Group. If you're not in a group, then it can make it a bit harder to coordinate. Like you want to come from two different directions, you can do that, but it becomes hard to coordinate, which you do, so it shouldn't be too hard. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that this is your battle to decide how it unfolds. The strategy, the tactics, they're all yours. Have a think about what you want to do.
My token's still bigger than everyone else.
Right. Where
Uh,
is it?
Enter stage left, chased by a bear.
Well, I think we should come from here Harshnag breakdown. Is that a wall, Arctic?
Not really. No, it's more a cliff. That is a wall, but the whole thing is in a depression. So so you're on raised ground up here. If you come from where the arrow is, that is a wall, yeah. But if you come from where you are, there's no wall. It's just a drop off.
Oh, okay.
How big? Oh, we can't tell, can we? That's what I'm gonna ask.
About 30 feet, maybe. But
The thing is, the giant is closest to the top than everything else.
If
I mean, I can climb up there.
if Prophet holds true to his stories of changing fate, I could banish the fire giant for a moment, for a time.
No, don't do that. I want to.
For
Do
a
it,
time,
please.
he returns.
I don't think we'll need to banish him. But so what are we gonna do? I don't really want to come from here on the elk. I kind of want to have the kind of come from over here, very bottom left, kinda. Just where I want to be. That's just me.
From where? Left.
Where's my measuring thing? Hold on. Like from over here. So I can just jump behind these ogres and just slaughter them. Or in front of them, either.
mean,
Exactly.
If you guys break through here, and get
That's
all
what
their
I'm-
attention, I could climb up. Why-
Okay.
why is it ping? And just get his attention.
It's a pretty big wall.
I have good
The only thing I could
arms.
think of for the wall here, or for over here, is like Harshnag throws like a boulder and breaks a fence down the wall here.
Yeah, maybe Harshnag goes through there.
He just gets our attention like that, and then we just come over from this side. Like, so Harshnag's going to take a little bit, he might take a little bit of damage for your crossbow bolts, but
it's okay. I'm not going to be hurt by it.
He has.
I didn't think you would be. You're a strong one.
How high does the cliff look? Does it look like I'd be able to climb it in 6 seconds?
The cliff is 30 feet down. The wall is only about 20 feet high, so the wall's not as big as the cliff is itself. But the towers are a little bit higher again, well, such as where the giant is.
Oh, so we're up above them, are we?
Precisely, you're up above.
Oh,
them.
okay. So I just have to get down. Well, I've
Yeah.
got my griffin. It can fly now. I can fly down slowly and just jump off on top of him.
Sure.
He's up higher. These towers are up on the edge of the mountain, and they have walls. They're in the higher positions of which is where you'd put a tower. So yeah, going through it, the towers are high. These ledges are mid-range. The ground is low, etc. This river doesn't flow the exact direction it flows. It's just representative of the river rather than being an accurate description. Just shows you that there's a river there.
It's a suggestion of a river.
Yeah, that's right. It's an artist's interpretation.
Does the tower have any windows that we can see?
No, even if the word tower is a misnomer, more like a barrier. It's nothing more than a wooden palisade, a few walls, a few that might be as much as 10 feet high because they're made for a giant. But so yeah, these rocky outcroppings are highest right here and up here where the other one is. They don't have a roof. They don't really have walls. They're more like a fence, but it's a 10-foot high wooden fence that the giant can see over with ease. And he's currently looking the other direction, abusing his workers for their incompetence and laziness.
Oh, I could easily get over there then.
Oh yeah. There's no wall here. He could just walk out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're happy with that plan.
I'm pretty happy with that plan. If you guys go in from the southwest and I get the giant's attention.
Oh,
Self right there. So who's on the elk with Roz?
me.
You? Okay. Well, okay. Well, I just want to go. I'll let you guys know. Well, Roswell, he just wants to go close and he'll jump off so you guys can have the elk and ride it around if you want.
No, thanks.
If Luro were here, I'd probably take that offer, but I'm fine with my skills, Prophet.
Maybe next time,
Maybe when like it's a little bit higher and I can't climb very well.
after I test my sword or something, I'd totally be down.
All right. Who's going to control Harshnag, and where do you want him placed?
He's gone out front, right?
Yeah. I'll
Well,
control
that's
Harshnag. I'll be happy to be a
Alright.
giant.
Perfect. He
he's
should be
pretty
in your
low.
character thing. You should be able to drop him down, hopefully.
See where I can find.
Below Aradel and above Jiraxis in characters.
Oh, okay. I was looking. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Reminds me, I'm gonna drag my
Is
character.
anybody else from here going over here where the plan is?
Yes, that's on the elk over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
I think
could if
Hashtag's
you want,
pretty solid.
but I'm just gonna go straight for the giant. Who's this? Oh, that's Grady's new character. I keep thinking you're Riskan.
No, I'm Livy.
Does too.
Does it say not Raskan?
Yeah, his name is not Riskan.
You guys down the bottom here can move yourselves up to the edge of the forest if you wish to.
Whoops. What the? Why? What are you doing, mouse? Chill out. Like that, you mean?
Yeah, up there. You can be pretty confident that you'll be able to get up there. Harshnag probably couldn't, but it wouldn't be a problem for yourself.
Not big enough yet. Not swollen enough.
Yeah, not loud enough. It's not clumsy enough.
Where'd
Damn,
you
I should
go?
have ran through going, "Hey, it's me!" and smashing shit.
Did
So-
Harshnag disappear off the board for you guys?
No.
No?
Where is he?
I mean, Tim can use it. Maybe if you zoom.
Oh no, there he is.
Oh, there he. Okay, yeah, I found him. Oh, God.
Yeah, yeah. Just it might be a roll 20 thing.
He's
It
relatively
sometimes
short for a giant, isn't he?
swallows up the edge of the map. Sometimes, yeah.
Swallow.
It does, yeah. Yeah.
Just-
I'll roll. Yeah, right.
It's just like, is that Volo's like cousin?
Swallow.
Right.
He's like
Muscle wizard.
the buff. He's like buff as shit.
That's right. Just
My nerd cousin makes books.
Liverowitz, would you like to position yourselves with one of the subgroups?
Swallow's kind of benching. People near you: rogue,
yeah.
fighter, wizard, cleric.
This one is the rogue. This one is
Where'd
the
I go?
wizard.
Wait,
Roz
You're
is
there. What are
the,
you doing?
Fighter.
Yeah,
Livy. Oh, yeah.
Rogue, fighter, wizard, cleric, warlock.
Apologies, Liverowitz. I was getting confused with Livy.
You're
Gotcha.
direct to it. The
Um,
greedy
alright.
and mighty.
all right. Do we have any preparations that we want to make? Any
Ah, yes.
poisons to apply,
I was
spells
gonna
to?
cast a spell, wasn't it?
One
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a
preparation.
spell.
Perfect.
I think
Good
I
luck.
was giving warding bond to
Rolls, was it?
Hell yeah.
Rose.
Hey.
+1,
That was
That's
me.
a +2 AC.
1,
+1.
and saving throws.
Can I send my familiar like further ahead invisible? Will it trigger any combat or?
If it's invisible, it shouldn't, but if it gets seen, it will.
All right.
And I'll also cast Shield of Faith right before we start the assault.
Casting Bless right before we start on
Wait, are they both?
Afternoon Nap, myself, the Warlock, and the Fighter.
Yourself, the Warlock, and the Fighter.
Sweet.
And the Rogue. I'm casting at 2nd level.
Is that Bless?
Bless.
Hashtag Bless. Okay. Not just regular Bless.
Damn right.
You also
That's
have
right.
you also have Shield of Faith, Roz.
Jeez.
So you have +3 to AC, resistance to damage, and +1 to your saving throws.
Arctic, I'll tell you right now, I have an AC of 25.
This is bullshit. Ah well.
10 more giants come out.
Suddenly more giants.
Need more giants.
We were hiding the whole time.
These encounters, these random encounters, they're all from the same table, right? And so you could have sprung this at level 1 or 2, or just after you leave Nightstone.
Jesus
Would have
Christ.
avoided it like the plague.
Would have avoided.
That would have just been like a hey, fuck you, you're not on this level yet.
Are you saying that this one is everywhere?
Sort of, yeah. The random encounters, they can pop up most locations. Like if we had come across this when we're walking up the mountainside, that might have been. Who knows? I guess you could have built it in the mountainside. But anyway, so we're in position now. I assume that we do have a way of coordinating our attacks. Do we?
We are on a giant.
Well, yes. I imagine the plan was Harshnag was going to throw a boulder at the gate, get everyone's attention, and that's like the initiative. That's when everyone moves towards the
We'd
action.
probably hear that.
That's
yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, that's right. If you can't hear that, then you need your hearing checked. So let's begin with that. Harshnag throw.
He has 204 HP.
Yeah, he's pretty
Oh.
tanky.
Holy shit. What
Rock throwing.
He's what we like to call a big
Ah, I'll have to take it off GM layer so everyone else can see.
Ah,
what a big strong man.
What's his
Yeah, like-
AC?
He got 21
also,
AC,
like-
looks.
yeah, he's got +3 plate armor. He's pretty.
Jesus.
All right, roll it again. I don't think it's gonna make too much difference.
Roger.
You've got advantage. You can line it up. Bam! Smash! And a great sector in the gate crumbles, turning to timber, maybe 10 or 15 feet wide. The fire giant immediately begins belching at his servants that we're under attack. And chaos
I was
breaks out.
imagining he was like chilling out on his like deck chair and like he starts burping because he was like drinking Coke and he's just so surprised.
I haven't
He's
been
not
on
happy.
initiative and I got a 7. That is something right there.
I got 5 on Friday night, and I have advantage.
Yeah.
I saw
Advantage
a
doesn't seem to work with
Wait,
him, but
Harshnag's got a roll too. Where is he?
flesh golem with advantage on spell saving throws last game. Rolled 00.
Is it just Dex for Harshnag?
it's just
Yeah, that's right.
There's an initiative button there.
yeah. There's a
Oh, there
initiative
is?
button. It's like it's a little tiny die in between the two columns.
Ah, I see.
If it's a monster stat block.
Oh, you got a 6 too.
I think you can also just click on their name, because that's how I do it.
Oh, okay. Didn't know I could do that.
Yeah.
Did you turn off your 3D dice, Steven?
Yeah,
Damn.
I had to, bro. They weren't coming through.
Mine's coming. I think it was just a thing with Roll20 though. I still got my dice going.
I'll put mine back on once we're done with Harshnag.
Liberowit, you're at the edge of a forest. Here it turns into stone. It's not flat stone as it appears, but rather jagged, discontinued boulders and rocks, which eventually give way to a cliff, an almost sheer cliff, about 30 feet down.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and have my board charge forward. That I'm ready.
Perfect. I can give you a boar if you want.
I'm gonna battle now. If I wanted to land on top of this guy jumping off my boar, what would I need to?
It's an acrobatics check. Landing on an ogre is easier than landing on something small. Soft and fleshy is better. Big, soft, fleshy. So DC 10 to acrobatics check onto.
Oh yeah, I'm doing it.
onto-
So my
Mhm.
boar's gonna dash. I'm gonna hop off the boar and try to land on.
All right.
And this is probably gonna be stupid, but oh hey,
There we go. All right. So you leap down upon to him. Is that used up? Was that a dash?
So it's
the
a
boar dashed.
four
Boar
movement,
dashed,
and
of course it
dismount
did.
is half movement.
Of course. My brain's not keeping up. And so you ride over on the boar, leap off valiantly, and the item that you get and the surprise that you take this creature by gives you advantage on your attack.
Sweet. I'm gonna try and stab him in the eyes.
All right. He looks up. Huh? Ah!
That hit.
It certainly did.
I'm gonna throw a smite on that.
Absolutely. You channel your energy through his head, and his eye pops immediately. He howls in pain, in agony.
All right, and now I'm gonna go for the other eye.
All right. Cyclops only have one. The second one strikes him instead in the cheek rather than the eye. And it's still a grievous wound, but it leaves him blind only in one eye for now. Ooh, the smite. Boom, you break his jaw with the impact of your blow.
All right, and yeah, I'm gonna chill here on top of
All
him.
right. You have to make another acrobatics check or a handle animal check to ride the ogre.
Yeah, my acrobatics is better.
All right.
Oof.
Unfortunately, you tumble off, landing prone at his feet.
That's fine.
All right.
Very epic.
Prophet, the other kobold just rode a pig off a cliff.
Oh, next
That was
time,
good. That was
next time I need a coupon for a fly spell. Okay.
good. You do. You really do.
When pigs fly.
Here, there's actually a boar in the miscellaneous creatures, so I'll transfer ownership of the boar to you, and you'll be able to control him from now on.
Yes. Well, me, you, and Aradol, I believe.
Who's helming the elk?
Well, Jiraxis said that it listens to Roz. So,
We have to wait.
yep.
What a cute boar. Very little from where you are right now. You'd have to get out into the, because this is sort of rocky outcropping. It's not nice and flat. It's not difficult, but it's still graded. Hills and boulders and cracks. And the things that are further away, like these hobgoblins, you can see quite clearly. You can probably see these goblins up the top, but not these goblins down the bottom. Yeah, by contrast, the boar, which I'll place down here, he can see everything. Hey, boar.
I can show you the world.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's right. You can see those ones, but not the ones below. The ones on the tracks, yes. The ones below the track, no.
Angles.
Mm.
Librowit, can you try to move the boar and see if you've got control of him? Yahoo!
It
You can add him to the initiative now since he's independent.
Alright, let me see if I have a sheet for him. Hold on.
He should be in characters after
I got him.
Aradon,
I got him.
before Harshnag. Yeah, cool. You can change the name if you want. I think that should.
Everything's always after Aradil. I like the icon.
Woot, woot. All right. I will remove those goblins from the map. Why not roll? Well, is it more than 9? That'll do. Gee, that is bad. Wow. More
The
like
most vibrant
Sparkball.
I've ever seen.
Yeah. You've used, yeah, Candle Ball.
He dipped his wand in water before by accident.
The ogre has certainly taken prize, and he suddenly lets go of the chain because the supporting goblins are no longer pulling. And whoa! I'll give him a dexterity, a strength saving throw to try to stay on his feet. And he does not. He's the anchor of this chain, right? Imagine like a tug of war. And the ogres are the anchors at the edge of this tug of war. They got the chain wrapped around their fat bellies. He's pulling, 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 boom! All the goblins which are supporting him suddenly explode, and he falls over face first into the dirt. The hobgoblins, we're under attack! Pick up your weapons and fend them off. Oh, it's a giant! And the fire giant sees that it is indeed a giant. And let's see if the giants recognize each other. Give him a wisdom check.
Hey, John.
Harshnag, I should have known you'd interfere in the work of the giants. You always did prefer the little folk over the real people. I think that you've got a thing for little people. Why don't you come over here and say that? Smash. Does 21 hit Harshnag?
That's his
yeah,
AC, right?
yeah, that's his AC. 21.
Bam! 29 points of damage in a glancing blow.
24. 5 off.
Kill that one. Kill him now. Uvi, it appears that there is confusion among the camp, and they seem to be unaware of your presence even after the boar just ran out of the forest.
All right. Check the distance on this, and I'll see. Within 60 feet of you. All right, hang on. Move 30 feet there. Your ruler out. All right, that works. Cool.
You won't be able to see that guy since
Oh,
he's at
wait.
the bottom of the cliff. Yeah, you can see that one easily enough. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. All right.
Just
I'm gonna use grasp deep. Whoop. It's pretty much spiritual weapon.
right. Right.
I'm-
Just gives you a tentacle attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll hit that ogre. And also Eldritch Blast him twice.
Perfect. It's a wicked combination of spells.
That first one is 15. Tentacle slap. 4.
Does that +1 count, or are you blessed? You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Perfect. Your Eldritch Blast is about to miss, but Libruit, who's your god?
Bahamut.
Bahamut, of course. Who better to guide this this assault than Bahamut, who has an ancient vendetta against the giants, after all? And so he nudges the Eldritch Blast just enough that it strikes its target.
Oh shit.
tentacle slap for 11 damage. Is that right? 4 plus 7.
15 and 7 is the Eldritch Blast, and Tentacle Slap for 4.
Right, right.
Pew pew.
All right. The giant is taken by surprise and looks quite severely injured from this combination of assaults. He starts swatting at the tentacle, but it does him no good. Aradel.
Well, I guess I'll hold my action to cast. How much does a giant elk move? You know,
60 feet.
60 feet, so they can get right to the edge. I'm gonna hold my action to cast confusion. When the actually confusion is a concentration. Give me a sec. Yeah, sure. Actually, 10-foot square. No, okay, that's not gonna affect like any more than 2. So I'll just hold a sacred flame for when we I'll hold a command till we get to the edge
All right.
on a
Um,
good target.
This ogre at least knows what he'll do. He has a vulnerable prone kobold at his feet. He delivers a devastating great club attack, pummeling him into the ground. Does 22 hit?
He does. It does.
Bam, 12 points of damage, and although it is a significant blow, you managed to avoid the worst of it. It could have been much more devastating than that.
Still can see
This-
pretty well from missing an eye.
Yeah. It is it's a bit like that. This poor ogre is confused. Let's see if he can work out that the tentacle is not his enemy. His wisdom is not great. I'm going to call that no. He swings his great club at your tentacle. And he swings his great club. He keeps swinging his great club, but no matter how many times he attacks this tentacle, it just doesn't seem to be affected. And he is thoroughly demoralized, terrorized now.
What classes you got?
That's right. This is unfair. He thinks that this shouldn't be allowed.
I'm on a class of 17 attacks.
Indeed.
Oh, a horse all of a sudden.
There we go.
It's a bit
The
big of
giant-
a token.
It's a large horse, I guess so. Yeah, fair enough.
What's up with the insect?
That's the closet. It's a very large
It's
closet.
invisible. You don't know it's there.
It's an
in
invisible
fact.
giant closet.
Boop.
Ah, there it's going.
It's invisible. You can't see it.
I think familiars get their own initiative. By the way, I'm not sure about that, but I think they do.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Just roll, just read, find familiar.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. The ogre here, he picks up his feet, dusts himself off a little, and tries to work out what's going on. He can't see any enemies except for the ogre and the boar. I guess he must be able to see you since you attacked him, but you've probably got some cover against him. He will launch his javelin at our hapless little halfling friend, Livy Oregano, of course. You have a +2 to your armor class as he launches it at you. And he's also got disadvantage since I think it's long range. Yeah. Not very effective. His javelin is shattered and lost forever. You get to afternoon nap. You've watched this thing unfold. How do you respond?
Guess it's time to go help the little one who threw himself over the cliff.
Tee.
Might be too late.
So I'll move 30 and then bonus dash up to here.
Perfect. You're right at the edge of the cliff, and you have a complete view of the entire area.
Cool. I'll just shoot at the one pummeling him.
Beautiful. You have advantage on your attack since you're right above, and he doesn't even really realize it there. Boom! He knows you're there now.
Poof.
Oh, you blow his head off. Just bam. Make a dexterity saving, little kobold,
For the bullet going straight through.
for the ogre collapsing on him. Bam! The ogre face dives. It's massive bolt crashing into the ground right where you were, but you roll out of the way before it can squash you underneath layers of fat.
Damn, 23 deck save.
Magic. That was, you really didn't want to be underneath his flab there. All right, Nap. Is that the end of your round? All right. Oh, Gold, you heard the gate come down. You hear the sound of Nap firing his weapon. What do you do?
Alright, I am going to run up to this 20 feet. That's half my movement. And then it's 10 feet high. I'll use my claws to just get over it.
Okay, that's 30 foot of movement used so far.
And then
You're on top of the wall right now, 10 feet up.
I'll climb down, use my feline agility,
Yeah.
and I'll rage, roar in his face so he knows I'm there, and I'll frenzy rage. Where is it? There it is. And I will attack him with my new Giant Slayer twice with Reckless. Oh, I accidentally clicked 3 times. Does 17 hit?
No.
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 So only the 23 for 16 points of damage.
And he makes a strength save.
Yeah, otherwise he falls prone.
Who's this, Harshnag? Is this your pet? Nor your husband?
Stabs him foot.
And then you knock him over.
He falls prone. I take his ankle out.
Wow.
Make opposed strength checks. You against him. There's something I want to say.
Strength saving throw or
Just a check, yeah, just a strength check, like an athletics check. No, not a strength.
You have your inspiration, brother.
athletics?
It's just strength, yeah. That'll do. Doesn't matter. I was going to see if you'd like knock him through the wall, but he holds his ground, and the
My ankle chop isn't that strong.
not quite. Not
That would have
quite.
been a dope
Wait,
ankle
I'm
drop.
raging. It's at advantage.
Oh,
That's a natural
nice.
20.
And he trips over and falls crashing down for an extra 3d6 points of damage as he falls
3d6.
onto the ground. Yeah, 30 feet high. Bam.
9 damage.
All right. And how much on the attack?
The attack
16?
was 16.
Okay, 25 damage, and he lands prone. You hear the armor is full plate crunching under the weight of the fall.
Hell yeah.
That must hurt falling in.
And
armor.
could I still use the last of my feline agility movement?
Yeah, you've still got movement, absolutely.
I'll measure it first. Whoops. Another 20 feet. And I'll stay there. This is like destroyed wall now, this bit.
It is exactly right.
I'll just stand there,
Row.
looking down over him.
You are the king of the jungle.
So far, very happy with this sword.
Well, Harshnag, this plan seems to be going well.
Yeah. Okay. all Harshnag is gonna do is he's just gonna move. He's gonna grab a bit of the tree from here.
Yeah.
He's gonna go here, except he's not gonna throw it at the other giant because it does look like Wild is fucking him up.
Yeah, and
So-
Hashtag's the sort of guy that he doesn't like to steal people's thunder.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then
Not even the Storm
since-
Kings.
Long.
That was good. Since there's a hole through the gate, he's seeing this poor hobgoblin just staring through. He's gonna hit him with the tree.
Uh-oh. The hobgoblin ducks underneath it, and the tree flies too far and kills a goblin instead.
Yeah, he'll move another. There, that'll do.
And Roz.
It's Roz's turn. Right, Roz is going to, on the giant elk, command it to go to. I'm pretty sure would definitely have enough movement. Yes, 70. Going to pretty much go behind Nap, that's where we're going to be, and Roz is going to jump off like a moving jump, and then jump down, hopefully near this guy.
All right, make your acrobatics check.
Just a straight D20, no modifier. That's all.
Here
it
we go.
wants.
That's
Ooh.
enough. That's enough. You land, bam, and only take a small amount of damage. You only take 4 points of damage, and more importantly, you're not knocked prone. You land Iron Man style on the
You
ground.
take
Fuck
2
yeah.
points of damage.
And then just two. Oh yeah, that's right. And then 2 attacks on this guy.
He is astonished at your arrival.
And I am blessed, aren't I? Just double checking that.
I think you took a bit much
Yeah.
HP, Steven.
No, I have rolled nearly max every time, Grady.
Yeah,
What?
your HP is like your
HP is about 1.
on your
What do you mean?
token.
Oh, no, that's 2, not 82. No, I put 2. Oh, I don't. Okay,
Yeah.
no. It's 89 points, but I put 2 points because 2 points of damage. I don't know
Well,
why.
You can
My
type
bad.
minus. You can add -2 and then
So if you,
enter,
yeah, if you click on your token
calculate.
where it says your health, you
Yeah.
press -2.
Oh, sweet. Oh, okay. Cool.
-2 and enter, yeah.
2 attacks on Hobgoblin with Flame Skull.
All right.
Ooh,
That-
21.
He holds up his shield, and you shatter the shield instantly. Ooh,
12
that'll be
points
an,
of damage.
that's enough to bury him already.
Bonk.
That's making Roz feel good. Do I have any movement left, or was that all my
Half your
movement?
movement.
Jumping down.
If it's just dismounting, right? It's half movement.
yeah.
Well-
The fall takes no movement. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
15 feet. I'll just run to that goblin. And
All
mess it up.
right. Oh no! Yes, I guess you are. Yeah. Good point.
Like a Scooby Doo
it.
fucking fall or something.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Skadoosh.
Bam! And again, the goblin. He has no idea. Come. He is a quivering mess, and then you make him a bloody mess.
Can I
Just,
use my command action?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. You
Oh, I
first.
was gonna say, just quickly, side note, guys. Everything that is one-shottable is not added to the kill count.
Okay.
Just letting you guys know.
Boo.
Yeah, I know. But
Alright,
I did add the hobgoblins because it was a spell. But yeah.
Cries and Paladin.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll cast my command on the I think the closest. Yeah, cast it on him. So
Alright.
DC 14 Wisdom. Save.
How's that?
That's a good one. He's-
Fuck me.
Do you see how it's not even the lowest?
Oh my.
It's not a critical. He
Minus
can't get
2.
lower.
I inform him to approach, but I'm pretty sure there's a wall in my way, so he's gonna have to take his time.
All right, I'll go the long way around. He says and points towards the gate.
He has to go. I think he has to go directly towards me.
All right, so on
The
his
path.
turn, he will come towards you.
approach.
I don't actually see you on the initiative.
Me? Oh, it's because I held my action.
Oh, held in action. Right.
Yep.
Of course. All right, goblin time. Yeah, they don't want to get involved and fight Roz. It's too terrifying. So all they're going to do is fire their short bows and then run away. Apparently not. Or they might though. Let's find out.
Everybody
begins
hide in
hiding.
here.
The button
1,
died.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 goblins fire upon Roz.
Oof.
Miss.
No, I'm sure I hit him. And they run.
I think only one of those would have hit you.
Yeah, like at this stage, he was positive it landed exactly where he wanted to, and it still didn't hurt the dude. Like, no,
Ding, 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 ding,
let's
ding,
get
ding.
out of here.
It's like all bouncing off his armor like pebbles.
Yeah.
And I think the goblins can take a hide action. Yeah, they can. It's a bonus action. So each of these goblins now hides.
Passive perception at 21.
Their average health is about. Yes, you'll find them because well, there you go, 22. It's pretty good.
Oh.
But the average goblin gets say 16.
Right, Ray Raggy.
All right, Librowit, the goblins have scattered and are now scampering away to hide.
They're too small for me. I'm going to stand up.
Says the kobold.
You sound right. I'm going to stand up, Misty Step, and move the rest of the way over here.
Perfect. That's really good use of Misty Step.
And I'm going to stab this
Yeah.
guy twice.
All right. Ugh.
Oof.
You too little.
13 hit.
Certainly does. This fires flab, but makes for an excellent target. Oh. The
They're not big enough. I said. Don't matter if they're between 3 and 4 feet tall.
Still not.
Yeah,
big.
they're still too small.
The ogre nearly buckles over with the pain in his belly, but he promises to have his revenge upon you.
But it will not be now.
What does your board do?
Kind of hangs out.
All right, profit. All right. Wisdom, right? Intelligence, maybe. Wisdom. Brilliant. He grabs his skull and begins howling with pain, running around in circles. You don't think that he's going to offer much problem from here on, but he is still alive. So he might accidentally trample the kobold underfoot.
I'll be okay.
Hobgoblins. Keep it together! Get in formation! But of course, the goblins have no concept of formation. They are just hiding. Oh well, hobgoblins have to do everything themselves. That is their lot in life. These ones, however, to the east are concerned about Harshnag. And they don't expect it to work. They're going to try to fend him off. So these ones are against Harshnag. Longbow. Not bad.
The 22 hits. 7 points of damage.
4. It
No,
doesn't
yeah,
get.
as if it was
just-
It doesn't
critical.
get the double
Piercing?
damage.
No, it's piercing. There's +3
Yeah,
piercing.
but it doesn't get a crit. So
Yeah,
full.
it's not
Yeah.
a crit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the extra 3 is for the crit, yeah. And was it? I think 3, no 4. No, there's another one there. So 3 fire their arrows into the kobold. 1, 2, 3, and 1 moves up to attack with his sword.
One of the longbows hits.
He doesn't have pack tactics, so the longsword will not.
All right.
Oh, hang
So
on.
I take 13.
Not quite. I thought martial advantage only applied on melee weapons, but it doesn't. Hobgoblin deals an extra 2d6 damage if it hits a creature within 5 feet of an ally. Ogre's an ally, of course. The natural 20 ends up being 4d6. And that that arrow does 18, not 8 points of damage as it strikes you.
And I
in,
slice that damage in half with my
Brilliant.
guardian grasp.
All right, there's no range on it.
10 feet of my thing, and my thing was right next to the ogre here.
Excellent. Yeah. Well done. That's yeah. Nicely picked up.
So I take, what was that? That was 23 divided by 2 would be 11. Round down.
Correct. Yeah. That sounds right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. 23 rounds down to
And
11.
I maintain concentration.
Perfect. Here's one more hobgoblin that I missed. He will fire upon Roz. Not enough.
And there's 2 more to the north of the gate too.
Oh, I can't even see them. Oh yeah, thanks. Oh yeah, those 2. Cool. Harshnag for sure.
Formation. Pew, pew, pew.
Fireball formation.
That's right.
I see measuring.
He's already got the idea out. Will 21 hit Harshnag?
21 does hit harsh now.
All right, another 8 points of damage as he is wounded a little bit more.
Come on, Stephen, calculate the damage.
Oh. Sorry, I was measuring. 8 points in Harshnag. Wait, I put 2. I'm measuring 300. Do you have to press enter to save it on the?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's taken 20 something from the big giant boy.
Yeah. And then it was minus 29. So 171. And then what was it? 8 points.
Yeah, another 8. Yeah.
Brings it down to 163.
So he's doing okay, but he does have a few wounds.
Champion.
The fire giant picks itself up off the ground, and the wall is 30 feet high. So fire giant's about 18 feet tall, roughly 15, 18. It still puts him a little bit too low for wild gold, but trying to think. He's got a great sword. He's 18 feet tall. His reach must be 10 feet. It is. I think he'd still be able to attack, right?
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
His reach is 10 feet. and
Also,
he's-
is this right here like a support beam? Maybe.
It was. It
yeah.
got smashed. Yeah. Yeah, it got smashed when he fell through.
Oof.
25 and 13.
The 25 hits.
Damn. And yeah, you probably have an extra 2 armor class for cover, but that's not going to help in this
Yeah, that
instance.
doesn't matter at all.
No.
What's that halved? That's
12.
12, yeah.
Come down here, Pipsqueak.
I'm on my way, I say, and then
Huh.
dramatically billow.
That's a
Can't
bonus
help but
action.
be impressed.
Also, the moving stitching has formed from being a flying griffin to a golden lion with red eyes roaring on my back.
White dragon.
Blue eyes, right dragon.
Red Eyes
No,
Black
a
Dragon.
golden lion with red eyes.
Don't forget you have your 2 little lion statues.
Oh yeah, I do too,
Ah.
don't I?
I'll wipe my arse with that cloak.
Not even gonna respond to that one.
Just
I mean,
rude.
God,
Just fucking rude,
I...
rude.
been hanging around goblins too long, mate.
Gonna need to use 3 attacks. Put this guy
How's
down.
how's the weather, Livy Oregano?
It's been great. Cloudy, but no chance of rain.
What about
No
meatballs?
chance. Wow, so certain.
that's what we were looking for.
Cloudy with a chance of lightning bolt.
That's it. Oh, really?
Stormy conditions, but with no rain.
Yes,
Okay.
cloudy with a chance of lightning bolt.
All right. Why don't you roll them dice?
Pew.
I mean, if the angle works, you can definitely hit me. I'm okay with it.
I think it. I don't need to. I
Alright.
probably will, but let me measure it out.
It's 5 feet wide, so it'll be
Yeah.
wider than the arrow. It'll
So
hit
it's
the
that
hobgoblin
wide.
and the goblin and the ogre. Because yeah, 5 feet wide, but it'll miss the
How long is
kobold.
Yeah.
100 feet, I think, at least.
Yeah, 100 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to do that, it would hit.
That works. Pretty much out. We can get it so it hits those 4 and that's all it needs to really be done.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, fuck.
Bam. The ogre's killed instantly. The goblin's killed instantly. The hobgoblin's killed instantly.
What level
Jesus.
is that lightning bolt?
Shocking.
Shocking indeed. Just smoking boots. That's all they are. Smoking boots.
Jeez.
The ogre
Fuck.
is terrified. He has seen his 2 companions die in a matter of seconds.
And then a bonus action, I will do another tentacle grasp
Uh-huh.
and slap this hobgoblin.
Alright.
12.
Not enough. He blocks
Damn.
it with his shield easily. And the terrified ogre rushes into battle. Charging down the little kobold, who he towers over, and he attempts to drive him into the ground like a tent peg. 14.
Nope.
Not enough. How do you get out of the way of such an obstacle?
Just smoothly step out of the way.
Easy. It's like a dance step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh. Sorry. All right. Haradel.
I'm going to Sacred Flame the ogre.
All right.
Pew pew pew.
Oh, ogre knocks it for 6. He lines it up with his bat and just hits it into the
Full
crowd.
ball of golden flame just flies off into the
That's
crowd.
right.
I have a bonus action. I don't think I can hold bonus actions. I would
No, you
like
c- no.
to. There's no one really I want to use this bonus action on, so I'll just hold on to it.
Alrighty, righty. Brings us to afternoon nap.
Cool. I'd like to use bonus action to put some poison on some bullets.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
And then I'm going to try to shoot the hobgoblin.
Okay. Bam. He has shield and good armor, but neither will protect him from such an accurate shot. Executed instantly. Which one was it? This one?
Yeah, this one here.
Perfect. How does he die?
I guess I was trying to shoot him in the chest to stun him, but then I guess it died. It killed him.
Yeah. Bullets make for poor non-lethal wounds. The shock waves they send through your blood can stop your heart even when you shoot people in the hand. Funny that, but true. Wild gold.
All right. So it's 18 feet tall. I'm 30 feet
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I leap.
Wow.
I'd like to try to land on it.
All right. So you have make an acrobatics check.
Yeah. Shit. I'm gonna use my inspiration. 18 is better.
Much better. Much better. Much better. You haven't already used it, have you?
No.
Excuse me. Cool, cool. Excellent. You land straight on his plate mail made of the dark iron that's mined in the Underdark. And you don't get any advantage to hit him, but he has disadvantage to hit you. Right in his face, and he's got this massive sword, and it's like trying to wrestle with a mouse.
Hell yeah. Then I'm just gonna slash him in the face 3 times. Reckless.
Do it.
Miss, hit, miss? Wow. One
All
hit.
right, one hit.
17 damage, and he has to succeed on a strength save.
All of your higher rolls are always on the right side.
Right.
Just how it goes.
The
11.
yeah, 11. That's right.
I'm getting lucky.
So it's not a great hit. It doesn't do much, but it does knock him off his feet.
Do I have to do an acrobatics dismount sort of thing?
Yeah. Make an acrobatics check to ride him. All right.
13.
You can either land on top of him or beside him, as you prefer.
I'll land beside him.
Right. You are no longer riding the face of the
Ta-da!
giant.
Ooh.
The pussy is no longer on his face. No, wait, that was too far. Roz, that was too far.
Roz is going to run over to the ogre where Liberate is.
Close
Believe I
enough.
just had enough movement.
Libretto
Yeah,
went.
23. Libretto went. There it is. Sorry. And he's going to do a trip attack
All
in
right.
this one, or hopefully if it hits.
Come on,
Oh,
Griffin,
yeah.
you can do it. Schmack.
Strength save?
Yes. DC
Doesn't
15.
matter. You did so much damage.
Damn it.
21 points of damage in one hit. That's
I'll
pretty
follow
good.
it up with another trip attack since he succeeded.
Or holds his ground. Bam. Ooh, 19? Oh. He looks crippled in any case. And DC?
15.
Not enough. And he falls over under the ground, vulnerable and at your mercy.
Oh, well, that's all I can do. So I'll look to Libretto and be like, finish him. And then Harshnag, all he's gonna do is move 40 feet as far, pretty much to where he destroyed kind of the gate or where the rubble is. And would he be able to pick up like a piece of the log or something from the rubble and throw it?
Yeah, absolutely. He can find rocks and boulders and logs all around here.
Sweet. And it'll just be at that one, I guess. Well, we'll go to that one. Let's try and hit a few with a big piece of wood. Jeez.
Perfect. Gonna miss, unfortunately.
Wow.
Alright, I'm gonna disconnect.
Yeah, Groovy was dying for me.
Groovy groovin'.
Wasn't doing it. Alright.
I believe that's all Harshnag can do.
So all he can do, he's not performing. Oh, I want by themselves. Yeah, right, Harshnag. right. The goblins, however, the goblins have short bows, and for that they are glad. They are currently hidden. What's your passive perception, Roz?
Mine? Oh.
Yeah.
Passive perception. 15.
All right, and they get 16 as an average. So you have lost sight of each of the goblins. A couple of them are at disadvantage. Their range is only 80 feet. So 1, 2, 3 are at disadvantage. 4 disadvantage. 4 at disadvantage. 2 that are not. They have advantage because you can't see them.
Yep.
So 2 at advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4 normal. All of Roz.
Ooh, natural 20. Hits. The second one misses.
The rest all miss.
Yeah.
I got
But-
him.
Yeah, that's a hit. Yeah.
If
All
I
right.
If I could turn off natural 20s, that wouldn't have hit. Because you have 25 AC.
Is this half from Warning Bottom too, right?
Yep. 12?
It's 11. No.
11 half, so
total?
5.
No,
Five, okay.
it was 12. It's a
7
oh,
and 4.
I was looking at the wrong natural 20. I was
Yeah,
thinking
the wrong one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the goblins hide again, getting a 16 collectively.
I get a 5. It's a damage and a constitution save.
All right. The boar isn't bored. Hey? No.
Gonna wander over here and graze.
Perfect. He finds a truffle. It's his lucky day.
Nice. I'm gonna hop on this guy that's prone and stab him.
Perfect.
Wow.
Ogres are probably the world's worst, like, waterbed.
I think that does it. Let me check. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
A lava
think
class
they
is 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that kills him. So it's not your finest moment. Maybe it's one of your messy deaths. How does this poor ogre die under your somewhat clumsy attack?
I go to stab him in the eye and trip on his flab and stab him right in the jugular instead.
He gargles and ends up drowning on his blood.
I strike a pose.
It's
And
not magnificent, but you know, it's pretty good for a kobold.
and then I continue towards these guys.
Brilliant. The hobgoblins hold their ground. Come at me, traitor! And they drop their long bows and charge in with their long swords. Maybe you did. I probably you do. It's just yeah. Go ahead. So it was just roll 20 readjusted itself, and I'll move. Yeah, boom. Roll for damage while I remove all tokens indiscriminately. I reckon it'll do it. Oh
Burn, baby, burn.
no! Huh. We've run out of towers, have we?
Oh no. I don't know if it's worth it, really.
While fireballs go off in the background, the hobgoblins charge their prey. They drop their shields and grip their swords with both hands, swinging with all the might they can muster.
There's another hobgoblin behind a rock over there.
Thank you. There's 17 and a 20. Do they both hit?
17 will miss, 20 will hit.
You're lucky because so much extra brutality when they have an ally within 5 feet. So it ends up being 16 damage from the hobgoblin's particular brutality. Still standing?
Oh yeah.
And then the last hobgoblin fires his bow into you, figuring that between you and the elephant man, at least in your case, he's got his friends to offer some support. Total of 11 damage on that longbow. He ducks behind the rock again.
Well, I'm hurting a little bit, but I'm still up.
I imagine that the party is depressed as they see you take the majority of the blows. Fire Giant's
I
not
maintain
prone.
concentration on bless.
Very important. Fire Giant picks himself up and says, I will make you regret what you have done. And swings his sword furiously, aiming for the throat. Pathetic.
No, I was reckless, so both hit.
Reckless, they both hit. That's
16. Yeah,
almost
33
brings
damage.
your head off. You're bleeding throat, and you can barely talk since he almost severed your head. And the giant turns to Harshnag and says, I will be coming for you next. Livia Organo, from your angle, it looks like everything's going swimmingly.
Clear skies ahead.
That's right. Yes, it's a fine day in the Zymorvan region.
Tentacle moves up. Slaps. 5 damage on this hobgoblin.
He grunts.
And then, on that same hobgoblin.
As the tentacle
Nice.
slaps him, the force bolt it knocks him smashing, bam, into this minecart, which knocks it over. It spills all the ore on the ground.
And another shot at the other hobgoblin.
All right. Excellent hit. And even as he's ripping his sword out of Librawitz's belly, he is blasted to smithereens. Haradel, these goblins are losing their will to fight.
Aradel. Sax.
Haradel.
Is Saxon muted?
Saxman, you there?
I think he had a heart attack. Has he been eating like too much trans fats recently? Has he too much KFC and shit? Might have died.
He works there.
He works there. There. I think we know what happened. All right, we shall move on.
I think his computer crashed because he keeps signing in
Yeah.
and signing off on Battle.net.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, hang on. No, it's Groovy.
No,
Oh, it's groovy.
it's Celeb as well.
Oh, my
Oh,
internet
hello.
dropped out like 3 times in a row. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it is. And Groovy's
Skipped
still...
all the fuss, huh? No jokes. The Bredowit is heavily injured. There's only a few goblins and shit going on over at Harshnag. Am I able to take control of this giant elk?
Like
I
as
don't
in ride it.
As in ride it, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I think you can make an animal handling check
It's still
under
on
your
it.
mental control. Ross, it's not, is it?
It was out of the bag of tricks or something. It was
Yeah, and Jiraxa said listen to Roz's command. So if I just said listen to this guy as well, would that work?
Maybe. Make an animal handling check.
me or him.
You.
Okay. Gotta reopen everything now, thanks to the internet.
Oh, right.
Here we go. Animal handling. Whoop. 13.
All right. It starts to buck. The elk does not like you, but it puts up with you.
I'll try and get it to wheel around to the tower sort of area.
does so reluctantly, but only moves at half speed because it wants to be difficult. It keeps kicking and
But dashes, so it goes to 60.
perfect. Yeah.
Cool. So I'll go. Oh, that's not mouse. 60. And I guess I'll dismount since it's been a pain in the ass anyway. They wanted to crush me.
All right.
And I'll go a further 15 feet.
It makes an intimidate check upon you.
I will just keep sprinting away from it. I'll use my dash action.
The elk thinks that it won the Battle of Will. Pretty happy. Thinks you're a bit of a little bitch.
I now have a vendetta against this giant. I can make it shorter.
Every time it comes out from the bag of tricks, it's you
Oh, this
again.
fucker.
It's that same elk. Hey, man.
It's like
I speak
what's
Sylvan
it
at it.
called?
Fuck you. Do giant elks speak Sylvan? I think they do. Or they know Sylvan.
All right.
Yeah, they
And
do.
They do. They know common,
Understands common,
Elvish, and
Elvish,
Sylvan.
and
I
Sylvan.
can't speak.
They say fuck you in Sylvan.
Yeah, well, it does a shit in your direction. Do you understand that?
Hell yeah, I do.
All right, afternoon
Okay,
nap. I
yeah.
think while everyone else is getting distracted by elks, you're probably being a little more productive.
I like how that elk can speak more languages than me. That's depressing.
You can also speak giant elk.
But I'm going to use feline agility and dash to move 90 to there.
All right, you overtake the elk.
But since, like, do I get a better shot at this guy now? Because I thought that boulder would be in my way, shooting over there.
Yeah, good reasoning. Good reasoning. You definitely. There's no interference between you and your target. Oh, holds up his shield. Your bullet goes straight through it, and
Don't forget to roll sneak on that. No, it doesn't matter.
There's no teammate. Oh, I got advantage. Ah, it doesn't matter anyway. God damn it. I put a poison on to try to, like, use a new poison and everyone's just fucking instantly dying.
they just keep dying. It's just like, yeah, this isn't
God, I
science.
hit things so hard, man.
Exactly. Just,
Sucks.
I didn't do
hey,
sneak
man.
damage.
Damn, I'm too efficient of a killer.
Exactly. That is the problem. Wild gold. You can barely scream for help. Not that you would.
Is that a bonus action, by the way? This?
It's an action.
That's an action?
Yeah.
I can't birth 2 lions without giving up 2 attacks. God, what's the world coming to? 3
Indeed.
attacks, I think.
All
I
right.
think you still
Reckless,
get-
of course.
Hey, you
1
can still
hit.
use your bonus, right? If you use your
Oh,
action.
that's big. Come on. Did they all hit?
Oof.
They all hit. Yeah.
Yay!
Oh,
Okay,
Oh, that
so
second hit.
that's- So that is
so 20
23.
plus 20, 40 on the second hit.
Wow.
so that's 63.
Nice. 79.
79.
Oh, crunch. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't add those?
So 85 then.
Wait, so 40 from the second, 20 from the from the third, and then plus plus 23. So 40, 20, 23.
83.
83, right?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I have
Have I done that fucking wrong? Like
I think you've done it wrong, buddy.
I think I've done that way wrong.
87.
87.
Because 1605 is 21 plus 2 is 23 plus the 40 plus
know where I
2
went
brings
wrong.
it up to 65 plus another 20.
85.
85, yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Not enough, though. Not even close.
Does he fall one of those 3 hits?
Make 3 strength saving throws.
3 strength saving.
Bam, bam,
3
bam.
strength saving throws.
Oh yeah, I missed one of the things, didn't I?
14.
That is the second one that puts him down, yeah.
Hits anyway, so nothing changes.
What were you saying?
Your death is not. Oh, boom, smash, crash.
Fee fi fo fum.
I smell
Yeah.
the blood of a gold lion.
Roz is going to use his action and his movement just to get to that goblin. This is the scariest thing the
Woo!
goblin has ever seen. A huge mammoth just fucking charging.
Please don't hurt me. The goblin makes a fear save to prevent heart attack.
Oh.
He dies instantly. He is so afraid that he just died.
That's all Roz would do.
Just
I know what
cause a heart
Harshnag
attack
would
and
do.
leave.
Well, I mean, he'd probably say, look to the next one and start, giving this one the stinker. Would Harshnag, would he help Wild at this point, or no?
Well, he doesn't want him to die. He certainly doesn't want him to die.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a big gash, but I'm still over half, you know? Like,
Alright. Fair enough. Harsh. Oh, that's true, and his passive perception is ass. I believe. 13 is his passive perception, so he
Not
probably doesn't see him.
enough. No.
Oh, the danger is clear. He's just gonna walk over to the big fire giant, I guess. Not gonna kill him, but just start walking over.
Alright.
God interfere!
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. Brilliant.
I love that boar gif.
It's good, isn't it?
Alright.
That's me ready for battle.
Yeah. So dumb.
The four goblins. Roz is their obvious target. He can't see them. They hope. So since they're hiding their best, this one's got a good shot on the kobold actually. There's another kobold now. Yeah. All right. Two goblins fire their arrows at short range, at the very limited short range, into Librowit. Goblin. Ah, come on. Bam bam. Oh, one's a good hit.
Hmm.
One hits.
I hard the damage to 4, and my tentacle disappears.
Oh, is that
And
what
then-
that little purple thing was?
Yeah, it's my tentacle.
I was really confused why there was a little bird on the map.
This goblin runs into the Underdark to get away, into the tunnels from which they have emerged. And this one tries to get there but can't quite make it. These three fire arrows. We haven't inspected it yet, but they were trying to remove it from digging it up out of the ground. What's the chains are for? To rip it out of the ground. These goblins down the bottom fire their short bows into Roz, and not even stopping to see whether they hit or not. They then run away. Run away. Oh no, it's a giant. Any more goblins over here? No, they're all gone. No surprise. The boar watches on as the giant elk rides off. Nice. Librowit.
All right, Librettowit is going to run and Misty Step next to this guy and try to stab him.
Stop.
Because it's the biggest thing he can see.
It is indeed. No mercy. And you reduce him to 0 hit points, which leaves him dying at your feet, gargling, in too much pain to act, but not quite dead.
All right, I won't finish him off with my second attack.
All right. You can hear the other one running away into the Underdark.
I will use the rest of or instead of my second attack, I will just sit on him.
Aha! You have conquered him. Kobolds are the best.
And I will bonus action fart.
Indeed, it stinks. What did you eat
All
last night?
I I had an egg sandwich, if I remember right.
Nothing could be worse. The goblin, his last few moments are torture.
I had forgotten I had gotten an egg sandwich from a robe of useless items.
You did. It was the worst thing that you could possibly have eaten. It was a potent weapon.
Still really wish you got the goose. God, what I wouldn't give to see that.
Ripped off.
Yeah.
Good idea. We shall move on to the hobgoblins, who are, I think, all dead. Huh?
Seems like it.
Is there any left? No. Then we go to the fire giant.
Stand up!
I'm standing up because I want to, not because you told me. He swings with fury.
Miss hit. 15 damage.
Wow. That first attack Arctic, that sucked.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Harshnag mocks him for his pathetic attempt. Did you just learn how to fight with the sword?
I'm feeling pussy.
These goblins fought better than you.
Oh, shut your mouth.
I'll crush you.
All right. I guess I'll just. Oh, what's going on there? Move up. Can't really. Oh, I'll move down. Acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I won't. I need to see Wild Gold in battle. I'm gonna cast
Scry.
Fly on myself. 60 feet fly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on like a 60-degree angle.
Get the aerial view.
Get the aerial view.
This is the newest one chopper.
Alright, I'm flying.
You are flying, and we will return to Prophet and his pseudo dragon. Yeah, sure. Okay. It looked around, but it thinks that they're all gone. Ta-da! You look majestic. Your cloak billows in a natural way.
Damn it.
I'm not saying it's better, I'm just saying it's more authentic.
It's what I've always wanted.
Beautiful. Cool. Excellent. Aradel.
Well, guess I'll just sprint my ass over here. There we go. Sort of hop up onto the little ramp as I run by.
You see the damage that's been done to the corner.
Probably see the head of a giant or his sword swinging above the edge of it too. I think that's all I can do. Bonus action sanctuary on myself.
So that drops warding bond.
Nope, it's not concentration.
Ah.
And
Cool.
neither is warding bond.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, afternoon nap. There are some goblins fleeing in the distance. You can hear combat over here, but can't see it. Did you use Feline Agility last round?
Yes.
Right.
So I'm just going to use bonus action to dash.
Excellent.
I'm just going to take a pot shot at some of these goblins that are fleeing.
All right. They are trying to keep their heads down, but it's likely. Ooh, I don't think it's quite enough. You hit one in the leg.
Ooh, whether if I hit it,
You have hit it.
can I use this?
Absolutely.
That's what I've been trying to. I wanted to like try paralyze something this entire fight. That'd be quite cool.
Alright.
You're gonna kill the goblin.
Makes the
Reasons.
save.
He'll die from the gun anyway.
And he
So
nicked it.
he passes, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Why is the ball rolling constitution checks for a goblin?
That's a good question. The ball must be on. The ball's
He's-
neutral.
You found a good truffle, man. Come on.
You did. You blow his leg off, and he will soon bleed out from severe blood loss. He's legless.
That's me.
All right. Wild Gold. The battle continues.
Alright. Time to die! And I slash 3 more times recklessly. 1, 2, 3. 2 hit?
3 hit.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that is
40, 52.
All right.
2.
The fire giant appears to be defeated. He's still breathing, though. His eyes are still open, and he's still in the fight, but just appears to have been defeated. Harshnag could walk up and put him out of his misery with ease if he wants to.
How pissed off would you be if every 6 seconds you got knocked on your ass?
Indeed.
By someone who's like not even bigger than your leg.
Knee high, like knee high to you.
Yeah.
Like not even that, just the act of being like sat
so
down every
humiliating.
6 seconds appears
Like-
such a pain in the ass.
It's a very
I'm going
humiliating
home.
death. Harshnag will just slap these two with
Yeah.
the great axe.
Yeah, cleans them up with a single. So
I
that's
don't really need a
right.
roll, do I? Yeah.
No, you don't.
It's like a golf club. Just sends them for 4.
Ah, Woom goes over there. Woom goes over
Did I
here.
Lands
land
in
it
a
in front of
circle.
God's son?
Ah, Boom.
It drew the
beauty
yellow.
stuff.
Wild.
You might as well just go back to Wild and the Giant. 'Cause everyone else can just all they can do is move.
Pretty much. So if everyone else wants to move, go ahead.
I just want an
Unless-
aerial view.
Unless the prophet has some plan.
Jog, jog, jog,
Just
jog.
want to move over here and watch.
I get to stand. Oi, get off my spot. I'll move over
It's
for
mine.
you. We
I'll
can
push
both
you
look
over the
equally.
edge.
We can both look equally. We can look equally.
Would be much appreciated if Aradel could stabilize me so I'm not bleeding profusely.
No, that's cheating.
No, this is your
Yeah,
1v1,
not-
brother.
not dead yet.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright.
Can he bite? Can he hit above an 18? Or an 18?
If he starts flying over and I see him coming towards the giant, I'll tell him I'll fucking kill him if he steals it.
He's trying. He can't quite make it. This ends now, the giant.
Both hit.
Does that put you out?
No,
15 and 15.
yeah, 30.
Alright.
How you going?
What are you at? Oh!
He's got enough.
Livy, Aradel, afternoon nap.
I don't
No
think I can
point
hold
and
it.
laugh at gold. I'm gonna need some just some random pot food I've got in my pocket.
I command wild gold to a kneel. No jokes.
Your excellent vantage point afternoon naps gives you with the best view of any show that you've had for a long time. You can and watch on.
Alright, so. So I'm going to look at it. I billow. It billows dramatically. One attack.
I think that'll finish it off.
Does it finish it off?
It does.
17. yeah.
17.
Oh lol, that's hilarious.
I don't even know if it. Can a giant even fail that con save?
Yes, plus 10.
So no, a giant can't even fail that con save.
You gotta roll a 1.
Would have still been a 10.
Yeah, it's,
Well,
it's,
11,
yeah.
sorry. Would have been 11.
It's an automatic fail though, saving throws, 1s and 20s.
Oh, it's-
He tried.
Wild puts one foot up on the giant triumphantly and billows again.
I clap.
We should
You look
call him
back
Wild Red. He's covered in too much blood.
Mm.
And bleeding profusely from many places. I look up at Aradel.
I sit down on the banister like Merry and Pippin and after the Battle of the Ents.
Salted pork.
but Nap's already beaten you to it. He's already a dog pose, so
Libretto's gonna dump 30 points of land hands into himself.
wonderful. You Bahamut blesses you, and you know that you work.
Alright, guess I'm drinking a potion.
You can come up here and I can heal you. I'm not jumping down.
Oh, you don't have ranged healing? I'm drinking a potion.
It's a bit of a waste.
I'm dying!
How?
I'm bleeding.
You can
Sorry,
like
has my
hold your
bleeding stopped because
wounds.
the because the fighting's ended?
This is D&D, Tyler. There's no bleeding effect.
Alright, I guess alright, never mind then. I'm gonna loot the giant sack.
Blood stays in your veins until a sword comes. That's it. Then yeah, that's how it works.
Brenowit's gonna put 1 point of Leon Hands into Wild Gold.
Ah, that's nice.
Oh, even 10. Hell yeah.
I feel like 1% better.
Well, now it'll just scar up, which will be cool.
Well,
Which I actually
this-
kind of wanted. That'll be cool. Big scars on Wild.
This is real funny. Roz is like right here looking at the thing, and he like looks left and looks right, like that. You know what's that meme? I can't remember who the guy is, but it's like he's confusing. He looks left, he looks right. Fuck. It's
Oh,
very funny. You know what I'm talking about?
I know
No.
what you're talking about. It's from Pulp Fiction.
Oh
You know
yeah,
the meme
yeah.
from Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Comes out of the toilet.
Yeah, he has the
I
coat
can't
in his
remember his
hands as
name.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's just like, well,
Where'd my buddies go?
Where is Roz?
Right here. I'm
Over
looking at
there.
this.
You
Man.
see Harshnag?
I'd like to loot the giant sack if possible then.
All right, let's
Stick
find
your
out
hand
what's in
into
the
his
giant
fleshy
sack.
sack.
Indeed, two
God.
spherical objects.
What a-
Orbs of light.
I grab him by the ball. Wait a second. Hold on, my food might be here. Finally.
All right. Giant sack.
Yeah, my food's here. Hold on a minute.
No worries.
I will. Can I safely descend this banister?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I climb down
Okay.
and I heal him when he comes back.
Livy is talking to someone on his
Livy
shoulder,
Oregano.
whispering and like pointing.
Any remnants left of the hobgoblin? Hobgoblins?
They have their armor. There are bits of their bodies, if that's what you mean.
Oh
Skulls,
no,
teeth.
sorry, I didn't mean armor and like goods.
Yeah. Yeah, splint mail and shield, longbows, long stuff. Yeah.
We lost our huge caravan. Will these be able to fit into the back of holding?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I think they probably can, yeah.
18-inch
Um, I'm not sure what the capacity of a back holding is, but they
500
can.
pounds.
Right. Well, splint mail's pretty heavy, but yeah, you can put it in there and just make sure that you don't exceed 500 pounds, and it should be fine.
I'll double check
Roger.
that for us. 64 cubic feet, 500 pounds. Yep. There you go.
Okay, and I'll quickly.
As long as you can squeeze whatever object you have down to 2 feet in diameter, you can fit it in the bag.
Okay, and these weigh about 60, so.
Oh, I got a 1.
They're just gonna have to make it bigger then, aren't they?
It was in the ground.
2, 3,
Is how it works.
6.
Yeah,
No,
just
no,
trying to
they were
drag it out.
dragging it
Right.
to out of the ground. So they dug it a bit, and they said instead of digging more around it, let's try and forcibly pull it out of the earth. And that's how it went.
Sound reasoning.
We have 9 sets of splint mail now, Saxon.
In
Coming
the
to-
bag of holding? Do you want me
Yep.
to write that in the treasury?
Or in the back, wherever the bag of holding is.
I've just probably got it in the treasury
It
essentially.
comes to 540 pounds.
What?
Then you can't.
We can't have that.
Oh, because it exceeds 500. Oh. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's
Tell them,
500
oh,
pounds.
shit.
Is a bag of holding.
He's not even worth that much. We'll leave him, I guess.
Yeah, we
So
don't.
they'll
Really,
also be
we
damaged.
don't want to like. Are we really gonna like pick up scrap, splint armor, and haul it somewhere? We sell darkwood for damn.
Yeah,
God dang.
yeah.
This ring is bigger than the last one you came across. Its diameter is larger, it's thicker, and it's more than twice as heavy.
It's pretty fucking big. Harshnag, how big is the Vonindod?
It is a titanic construction, big enough to fight the dragons. It's I think my Roll20 is reloading for some reason. It was a giant construction in the primal wars. It was a colossal titan. It made mountains look small.
What? All right. Like if you were the Vonindod, I'd be the mountain.
It's a a much bigger difference than me and you. It's like, it's like a walking castle, they are. A walking fortress made of steel and adamantine and everything that you can think of.
Is there even that much adamantine in the ground?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they just use the other. Maybe just for the vital cogs. I don't know. It is legend. I am not historian.
True. All right. I don't think we're gonna bring that piece anywhere. It's too heavy for any of us.
Yeah, we can't really do anything with it. Should
Um,
we let
can
someone know?
can we get Jaraxxus to contact Thwip and tell him the location of this piece so that Thwip may contact someone else that can do something about it? Yeah. No, we had this Jaws of Mirabar destroy the last piece. Yeah, we can contact Mithril Hall. Tomorrow I can set cast sending. Mithril Hall is right next to us. Mirabar is like on the other side of a forest and some mountains.
Mirabar is quite a large city. Mithril Hall is a recently reclaimed settlement.
They'd love a fuck ton of adamantine, however.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But if they have the resources to collect it, and surely they would. I mean, they're mining. They're miners, so if they come across a giant piece of ore, it seems right up their alley. Yeah. Precisely. They'd mobilize it immediately. Suspicious, but once they determine that it's not a trap, that they're not, that they're not, an enemy's not trying to empty them of all their warriors, they'd be mad not to mobilize immediately.
I can send a message tomorrow. It's along the river, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's along the river. That should make it relatively easy to find, right?
Yeah, I've been drawing maps since like we've been beginning. So would I know about how many days they would have to travel?
I guess we'd have to go back to the other map to make a guess. But if you can sort of you might be able to make a guess of your own at this point. As you're aware, hills take longer to traverse than flat ground. I'm sure you're familiar with that.
So they're about right in front of the mountain and Settlestone. So I'd say about 2.5 days travel for them. Cool. We can tell them about it tomorrow. Better the
Oh,
dawn.
fuck! It's doing it again.
Better the
I
dawn.
must be pressing like the two buttons together or something. I don't know what I'm doing, but page.
Accidentally leaning on F3 key.
Something like that, but I'm not. It's just my mouse. That's all.
Do you have a mouse with buttons on its side?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Sometimes buttons are like the back key on the side of the mouse.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know what's going on. It's just reloading the page when. Anyway, I keep trying to paste what Wild Gold's found, but it just keeps deleting it. There's a bronze gong, a hand axe blade, and a 6-foot pole that used to be a stake or something.
A stake.
Yeah, well, I'm not pressing any keys. I'm just using my mouse. I know, right?
Wacky.
Pisses me off.
I'll
There's not even,
also
like,
collect its head, obviously.
Excellent.
Yeah. Do you want to hole up here for now, or?
I could definitely use a rest after that.
It is quite close to the caves, though.
Yeah, we can have a short rest, but I think we should still move on a little bit.
Well, if we move on, we need to find somewhere to rest quick.
Can I write in the dirt in the center of where the Vonendot is, like, left here by Bulwark of the North for the dwarves to find?
Absolutely.
Left here by Bulwark Gang.
Bulwark was here. Imagine digging up the pieces of the Vonendot. This this dirt was written in by the Bulwark Gang.
All right.
No, we're having a short rest here, right? Just enough for yeah. I
Brilliant.
think Clark's
I
gonna
regain all my spells back. Ba-ba. All 2 of them.
I regain all my uses of rage.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I have
No,
0
you don't.
uses of rage. I regain none. That's all of my
No, you
uses
don't.
of rage.
You don't regain them on a short rest.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
All right. Sounds like you're all trolls, not ogres, not giants, but trolls.
No, you don't. Yes, you do. He lives on a bridge. That's cool.
If you ever go to Sydney and you go over the, I'm not sure if it's still this case, but I'm pretty certain it is. As you go over the bridge, you'll see towards the end of it there's a house, and that house has been public housing since like the 1960s. And some lucky bastard managed to score, housing for like it's like $100 a week, or the lowest of the low pot that the government can possibly charge, and they're right there at the very edge of the Sydney Harbour, and it's been like that since the Gough Whitlam days. But
That's crazy.
yeah, pretty interesting. I don't know if it's still like that these days, but it certainly was a couple of years ago.
I'm now looking at houses on bridges, and some of them are very worrying.
So, all's well that ends well. You only have to spend an hour here, and you're ready. Is that right?
An hour here, yeah. Then we're gonna keep moving, so we're not. Yeah. Overlooking it, and then have a rest, and then piss off.
Since that giant elk is, oh no, we don't really need to.
I mean, we can use the giant elk to like start running around.
Well, I was just gonna go back, like use the ultimate movement and put some markings on somewhere for the dwarves to help them out if they need it, but I won't get that far if it's only an hour.
I mean, it's a giant elk. It's pretty big.
Nah, that'll be right.
No worries. All
Cool,
right.
yeah.
We're preparing to head off a little bit further. Probably 10 days is what it's going to take.
On the on the next day, I'll cast Sending and tell the dwarves of Mithril Hall, sorry, of the piece of the Vonendod.
Nice.
We have enough for a bedroom.
But Liverowitz gets his own room, doesn't he?
I do.
Livy, oregano.
Livy gets his own room.
Livy,
Right.
oregano.
That's nice. Well, that's interesting that you should, degrade yourself so much, but that's understandable.
They're reconnecting over, generational tribes.
Remember, Libretowit, we are filth. We cannot be like them.
Look, just a short rest, Libretowit. Libretowit, could you roll a D100 for us, please?
Oh God, why me?
Death incarnate.
There we want. That's what we want. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Just give me a moment. All right. All right. So while we're having our short rest, we hear the sound of horses riding alongside the river. And curiously, we would no doubt have a look to see what it is. And you can see a small band of Zentarum warriors with a
Fuck's sake.
Ross is
small-
already holding Drax's back.
We're already holding him back. There's a small group of Zentara. They are riding really fast, but they seem to sort of like slow down after like a group of warriors on horses. One of them has robes. That one on robes calls out to them something, and they all seem to listen to his authority. They slow down and decide to take a rest. It's quite clear that the man in robes he can't put up with this level of exhaustion. Riding a horse so fast, so far, it's not what a wizard like him's cut out for. And so while their mage takes a rest, the rest of the Zentarum were like, I guess we're taking a rest. And so they sit down and maybe brew their billies, put a cup of tea on, or do a little bit of patrolling. But less than a mile away, half a mile away, there's a group of Zentarum, maybe less than half a mile. There's a group of Zentarum who've just stopped, and they seem to be. You can't tell if they're setting up camp or if they're just stopping for a breather.
Should we do something about them?
I don't know. I don't really know this group's full intent with the Zentarum. I know they're bad, but are we killing them? That is a question. Alright.
Call them over then? Half a mile? What's that? Fucking
Nearly a
2,000
kilometre.
something feet?
Yeah, 800 meters, 2,500 feet.
And this
Why are we calling them over?
maybe not. You're actually could be right there, Prophet. This isn't just like. Well, they could be following the river.
I'm gonna
Because
stealth.
obviously.
To the back of the forest, or wherever I can hide.
Beautiful. You have disappeared.
Whoosha! They're half a mile? I can cast Clairvoyance on them. I can just spy on them for now for a little bit.
All right, you're going to try. Is that what we're going to do?
Sure.
It'll take 10 minutes, but you know,
Means it'll break your short rest,
I'm not short resting. I don't really need to at all.
but it doesn't matter. Not for
I
you.
don't get
At least.
anything from this short rest.
Excellent.
I should have cast. Okay, so okay. Yeah, I cast Clairvoyance. It's a point I can see. 1 mile range.
So if you can see, you can't hear, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna go here first.
Oh, you're hearing first. No worries. Okay,
I can switch
cool.
it whenever I want, every 6
All
seconds.
right. Okay, cool. So you see the point. You send your little magic ear to. They're talking about combat or conflict. The wizard is explaining to them, the mage, the purple robe, whatever you want to call him. The wizard is explaining to the others what their tactics are going to be. They are going to track down their prey they are going to smoke her out, and then they will, when she is dead, they'll animate her corpse, and she can carry her own baby back to the settlement.
I relay everything to everyone here.
Oh my.
I don't know who they're after, but
And that's necromancy, isn't it?
when they stop like talking about tactics and they're just like chilling out eating their food, can I switch it to seeing to see if they have like wanted posters or something or like a sketch of this person?
Sure, roll 44.
4d4
Mm.
slash 8.
There are 8 guards, a mage, and a captain. Each of them have a horse. What was the specifics of your question? What are you really looking for?
Looking for like posters or drawings of who they're
Right.
after or writing. I can't move the
Oh.
eye, but once it's in the position above the camp, hopefully I can
Okay.
spy it.
So you're looking for posters that they might have.
Yeah, of like
Yeah.
who they're after. Because
Right.
they
No,
didn't
they
tell
have.
me who they're after. They just
No, no, they don't. They have a map. The map shows this area, though it doesn't really show their destination. There's an X up here, around about there.
cool. I let everyone know.
Yeah, but you do it. I know you do it for the sake of good.
Or does it carry her baby back to the settlement? Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty harsh, killing a mother
Yeah.
and then make her
Wow.
dead body carry the baby back.
That is pretty harsh. I vote we definitely kill them. I think that is
Libretto agrees.
Are you sure? If we keep getting distracted, we may never to the oracle.
Is it on a time limit?
Well, no.
I think the only one that's like worried about time is Prophet, right? It's on our way, and if we just stop them here, then should we go check on where the person is as well when we go? I know where they're abouts where they're heading. Or we can just dispatch them tonight or today and keep going up the hill, up the mountain.
It is fine with me. I would rather not get involved if it's all the same with you.
Do you know much about the Zentarum, Harshnag?
I know enough. You see them in the city sometimes. They are in Waterdeep, always cause problems.
They've recently made deals with the fire giants.
I'm not happy to hear this.
Just keep on your guard when you're near them, I guess. They're trying to block the Lord's Alliance from interfering with the fire giants looking for the Von and Dodd.
The Lord's Alliance are just politicians. But I know that Zentarum and Harpers are friends, and I like many Harpers.
That's very good to hear. All right, let's. Do we want to deal with them now, the Zentarum now? After this rest.
sure.
Good question. Make an insight check or survival.
Wob, 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 wob. Me or
Um,
okay? I can do it. Sure. Sorry. You're right. You're right. No biggie. No biggie.
you can have advantage. Yeah. So yeah. No, actually, no. You're probably the only one distance of half a
17.
mile. You'd never be able to tell. Yeah, 17. No, it doesn't look like it. They're not rolling out their camps. They're not unpacking their tents. Um,
I think
it looks
it's
like they're putting the
mostly
cattle on, and
horses,
that's about
yeah.
it.
They're probably going to make a short stop. We can get back to a rest or even just hold up camp as soon as if we deal with them now.
About how far into our rest were we?
Halfway, maybe. That would be all. You haven't rested yet in mechanical terms.
Okay.
Well, I'm happy to only kill them as long as we finish this. We'll let everyone here rest up. Our health and our well-being and our lives are more important than just killing Zentarum.
Rest up and track them.
If are they moving down or up?
They're moving up and they're on horseback.
Yeah, even if we track them, we don't have horses, do we?
No.
We're on foot, aren't we? Yeah.
No.
Hoofing it.
We've had a short rest, haven't we?
No,
yeah,
you're
we're
in the
halfway.
middle of it. You're in the middle of it, so no, you haven't had
Ah,
it yet. No.
Okay.
We're deliberating whether to break the short rest.
We will
Yeah.
not.
There's only 10 of them.
I mean,
There's
ones that
only
aren't
there's
resting-
only 8 of us. What are you trying to say?
I got Harshnag.
Aside from like most of us are in pretty good health. I think you or Wild Gold and I are the only ones on pretty low health.
Yeah.
And like I think we can probably dump a couple heals into Wild Gold and then be fine.
Can
I'm
wait,
probably not.
hold on.
He's not going to be of much use. Frenzy Rage is over now, so I've got a point
And-
of exhaustion.
Yeah.
That's only a disadvantage on skill checks.
Yep,
Yeah.
okay.
So it wouldn't affect your attacking. It'll only affect like maybe trying to grapple.
Arctic.
Yeah.
But you have advantage.
Observing your enemy for at least a minute. Am I too far away for your enemy to be in effect? Or?
No, actually, no. You can use it for since it's. I imagine that in the ancient world, a scout would probably still be half a mile away when he observes the enemy. That's fine.
Sweet. All I want to know is total class levels, if any.
Aha, great. Is it automatic or do you have to make a check?
You spend you learn certain information about those capabilities compared to your own. The DM tells you if the creature you're equal to is equal. Oh wait, no. The DM tells you if the creature is your equal, superior, or inferior regard to 2 of the following characteristics of your choice. God, that
Perfect.
tongue twisted me.
Well done. The guards appear to be fairly common guards. The sort of standard fare that you'll find in most city, and obviously not even close to your level. The veteran who leads them, the champion, their lieutenant, again, doesn't appear to be your match. Maybe someone who could hold his own for a while, but there's no way he would ever be able to best you. The wizard, on the other hand, the one who's commanding them, maybe it's that you've hung around for wizards for a long time now, or maybe it's your sort of instinct. But for whatever reason, you suspect that he's a man of power. He's not riding a manticore like Zentarum wizards usually do, but it's absolutely clear that he is in control here, and all of the other ones fear him. You think that he's probably not as powerful as you, but a threat nonetheless.
Okay, cool. I'll relay
Got
all that to the
fireball too.
group.
Well, if we fight them, we can just set up camp after, right?
Sure, we'll just take their camping ground.
Should we go now? I don't know how long they're going to stay.
Wild's pretty. What was he looking at? How much health do you have, Wild?
Without resting,
Yes.
28.
Mm.
And I don't really want to waste a potion when we can do a short rest.
I mean,
Wait half hour. You're fighters, not like marathon runners.
Thank you.
Like wait half hour, they're there.
All right.
All right. So the decision is made to wait.
Mhm.
Those of you who need the rest, are continuing your bandages and just having the meal that you so desperately need. But they mobilize. They begin to mobilize about 15 minutes before you're ready to get going again. And so at that point, the decision is put on you once and for all. They've mounted their horses. You can either move to intercept them as they ride up the riverbank. You know, you move at a perpendicular, or rather, you intercept them anyway, or you can just let them go. But the rest is not complete.
I reckon we should stop them. I can
Whoa.
heal it. You don't need to use a potion. Let's just get on the trail.
Plus, if we get them, 3 horses.
As long as someone doesn't blow them up. I think we're good.
All right.
I don't think you took like 2 scratches,
Um,
Roz.
Whatever Wild wants to do, I will do what he does. I just don't want our members to die.
I should be fine.
Straight from the lion's mouth. I place my hands on Wild and give him a 3rd level cure wounds.
Oh, yeah, shit.
That'd be
Mhm.
cool.
You also get 13 more. That's pretty poor rolls, but that's okay. 13 more HP to Wild.
Alright, thank you. Well, Prophet, if you want to turn me into a monkey?
You already are one.
Shut the fuck up.
Well,
Gonna turn me into what Roz is? Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh.
Alright then.
All right.
Focus on disabling or getting rid of the wizard then.
Yeah. Yeah, I pointed out all the enemies who are strong, weak, and whatever else. So hopefully we'll be able to figure all that out when we see them. We have a giant, and we have a big mammoth in full plate armor. I'm not stealthy. He's not stealthy.
He does ballet.
I do ballet.
Can't make it any more obvious. Right, so intercept, like ambush.
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
All
but
right. Librowit, your thoughts?
Libretowic's kind of sneaky, so we can ambush him.
All right. We're all in this together. All right. Well, I'll let you decide because by chance or by design, you managed to get them right when they're crossing a ford. So they've been riding alongside the river for some time, and they're just about to breach a little tributary. The main branch of the river continues north to south, but they've got to cross a little east to west tributary, not so deep, although they're not sure how deep it is, and so they've had to stop and inspect it. And though it looks like it's okay, you arrive right at that time as they've just sort of decided that it's going to be okay to cross. In order for you to see which is which, you're probably going to have to zoom in. This is the leader at the back, and this is the wizard somewhere towards the middle. They're in a disorganized fashion. They're probably not expecting to be ambushed by a bunch of adventurers supplemented by a giant. So you can see that within the next minute or two, they'll trot their horses through these waist deep waters and then continue along their path towards the north.
You go where?
Judging by the water, how far would we be able to go until it's like either disadvantage on attacks or rough terrain or?
It's probably about 5 feet deep, although from really be sure. So just figure that where the blue area is, it's probably difficult terrain.
Okay.
But yeah, you can't be certain at a glance.
I could blow my last third level to cast Water Walk on everyone if we really needed it. But it's a bit of a waste.
Yeah, I don't
I
think we
mean,
need
5
it.
feet
I
taller
can-
than I am.
I can approach from the water. Like I can be part of the sneak team, but I can come
We're on their
directly
side,
at the river.
right? No, we're on the other side.
Yeah, this isn't the main river. This is just a tributary. It's flowing from east to west, and they are about to cross over it and keep going.
I reckon just like stand behind the trees on this side, wait till they pass, and like step out and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
No, I think this kind of area / river is a lot better because then if they try to run, it's either backwards or forward, and if they go, down, it's just river for a bit.
Get them as
they're
soon as they
clear.
get to the other side of the river, not while they're in the river, because then they still have a chance to turn back. If they're yeah, but if
It's a whole
they're
host.
here, they have to run away from us that way.
Are there any large fish in this water?
Presumably, but you're unable to get close enough to find out. You'll be arriving like here at this corner, basically as they get here. So when you decide to, once you've got your strategy, you'll be able to move yourselves into position and everything. But it's really time sensitive. So yeah, by all means, come up with your strategies, but you will have to then move, potentially being spotted or slowed down or running into some other snarls. Sure.
Yeah, I reckon people go in the bush if they want an ambush, and people go up the front to confront.
Prophet, can you turn me into the monkey and then I'll go ambush? Well, yeah.
All right. You're a giant ape, right?
Is that what it is, Prophet?
Yes, but your role plays a talking tiger, man.
Lion, you fool.
Weep, little lion man.
You're not as brave as you were from the start.
Yep.
Oh.
Just open up the monkey giant ape thing in the
Yeah,
compendium.
just open up and roll 20, and it's like a lot easier.
Gigante
Lion,
ape.
ape.
All right. So yeah, I'll move up to the front.
All
We'll
right.
be
So those
part
of
the
you who
ambush group.
excellent. Those of you moving into the ambush position, stealth roll in order to get there.
Am I able to approach from the river, like coming all the way from this side of the river?
You are absolutely. You can come from a different angle entirely.
Look at that big fucking monkey.
Can you
Oh,
control
really?
that? I don't think you'll be able to control it.
Oh, no, not yet.
Okay, cool. I'll give you permission. And you should be able to now. And if you're intending to move yourself up there, you'll have to stealth roll with your giant ape form. You have your own proficiency, but you have to use the ape stats.
Where is
Ape stats.
Librettowit and Livy move up with ease.
I think my roll 20 is dying.
Is it? Yeah.
So do I just roll a dex from the giant ape and add my proficiency bonus?
No, just the dex
y-
from the giant ape.
Just the
Yeah,
dex from
just
the giant ape?
yeah, just the dex from the giant ape.
Because
Yeah.
in that moment, you are the giant ape and nothing.
You start going, and it gives you away immediately.
Oh.
So by the time you that's it. By the time you've made it there, the Zentarum realise that there's something up. It seems that we are facing an adversary. Perhaps it is a river monster, maybe river trolls. Prepare yourself for combat.
A river ape.
And they adopt a bit more of a martial position.
I am completely submerged in the water as well.
Oh shit.
That's how you have to attack from this combat on. Tyler.
Ruh-roh. Fuck.
Uh,
Oh, and Quasit. I always forget him.
Ruh-roh.
Where are you, Weather? Come here.
Weather update. I'm over here.
no.
The flying V formation. Coveted.
This is how you win a hockey game.
Oh, one of those is off kilter and it's bugging me. Not him.
They are assuming something of a, but it's not a perfect formation. It's they're not perfectly prepared. Did I roll just for them?
Fireball. Something else? Like all the fish in the river?
All right.
Is this the moment we find out that our Livy Oregano is actually a river spirit?
A giant ape cannot control itself. What does it do?
I guess I just swing through the trees a bit and try to swing across this. How big is that? Let's have a look.
You can throw a rock too.
Oh, I can throw a rock?
You have rock throw.
Oh, I
Yeah.
do. I'm gonna throw.
Before you
Yeah.
do, I'll take it off. Oh, it's on Never Whisper, so I thought it was always, but no, cool. So yeah, go ahead and do what you want to do.
Guess I'll throw a rock at that guy because he's in range.
All right, he's behind the cover of the trees. It provides a good amount of cover for him, so you can barely make him out. But you have some idea that he's here. There, you can hear the horse. You can see movement.
Rock throw.
All right.
It's a miss.
It does indeed. It crashes through the underbrush and says, "It's cave trolls or river. It might be the giants, sir. I don't think so."
We've made deals with them.
And I guess I'll just use some of my movement to get to the edge of this.
Of the brush.
Of the brush.
Brush.
Staying within the brush, though.
See Livy sitting at the bottom of the thing waiting.
Does he have like a piece of bamboo in his mouth that he's using as a snorkel?
Nope.
All right. Who's up next? The Prophet.
Profit. You're up.
All right,
Good timing.
you're up.
Threw a rock at them.
I failed, and then they were like, "We're getting attacked." I failed my stealth.
And there's not really any reasoning with him. You've turned him into an ape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything changes.
By 1
No.
point.
Polymorph, everything drops, right? Everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
pretty sure.
like
Ah, hee hee, hoo hoo ha.
Brilliant. You're in amongst the underbrush. The trees and leaves are all around you. Aradel, the monkey ran forward, threw a rock.
There's not much I can do from this extreme range, so can I move up 30 feet and hide?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll move up in the brush and oh, I accidentally moved Harshnag as well. And I would like to take the hide action.
Brilliant.
Probably not very good at it, but let's see. 12, better than nothing.
Libretto it.
all right. Librettowit's gonna go ahead and move kind of to the edge of the brush, maintaining stealth, so half speed.
Yeah, perfect.
And
They are
Is-
looking in your direction because of the ape, but sorry, I shouldn't interrupt, but I just thought I'd point that.
I am going to hold a channel divinity for when the for when one of them gets close.
Okay,
or within
sure.
range.
All right, that's 60
then-
feet, is it?
No, my the specific one is 10 feet.
Oh, only 10 feet, right. All right, cool. But he can't see you for now. They are looking in your direction, but you are hidden. It's just that there's a giant ape crashing through the jungle over there, and that's why they're all staring in horror. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. The weather update.
Weather update is going to swim forward 40 feet. 20 feet and then walk for 10, I guess.
It can fly, can't it?
Quasits cannot.
So it has to swim? Does it have a swim speed?
It does with my Warlock
There's a
pack.
variant flying.
Perfect.
Cause it. For specifically this, since every other bloody thing can fly.
I don't need it anyway.
Yeah, no worries.
If it shape changes, it can fly in a way. So
There you go.
Good point. So it swims through the water and ends up at the edge of the bank, and then scampers up into the mud and dirt on the other side.
it is invisible as well.
Wonderful. Leaves little footprints behind it.
Wish I could play a Quasit.
All right. The guards are unsure what to do, and having received no further instruction, they try to look for the giant ape, and they see him crashing through the underbrush, and hold their crossbows ready to fire when the most opportune moment presents itself. This one probably be able to hit. Probably got a good shot. Yeah, these two will do all right. Quasit, make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Was it?
Yeah, you're about to be trampled. All right, the
He
horse.
has damage
Yeah.
resist.
All right, brilliant. Horse crushes you underfoot for 3 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced down to 1. It's pretty minimal.
Yeah, so he's got
Um,
6 HP left.
Excellent. Pops you. You're tiny, so you can just remain in the square you want. The most of the most of the horsemen hold their action with their crossbows. A couple of them fan out to make sure that they're not being, this isn't some sort of trap and they're being attacked from multiple angles. And so these four here are holding their crossbows. So are the rest of them at the back here. These two, however, fire into the scrub that the dire ape is occupying. Got an extra 2 to your armor class thanks to the branches and the leaves and the like. Let's see. They've only got spears in this stat block. We'll give them crossbows. 1d10 plus 1. To hit is 3. Okay, cool. Bam, bam. Pretty good.
Oh my. Yeah, they both did.
Okay. We got it, Captain! We'll keep firing, fool!
It screams out in pain. What's that? That's 19. That's 27. Right.
Oregano.
Oregano. Yes, that is me. He will. Huh. Shit thing having only 2 spell slots and having just used them all. Bonus action. Slap a tentacle. Fucking this weird thing, so I can't select tokens again. There.
Yeah. Roll 20, man. It's so annoying.
Yeah. Hit on the horse.
Uh-huh.
5.
Well and truly. You startle the horse.
Eldritch Blast on the horse I just hit.
Okay. Bam. Ooh, the horse is on 1 hit point. It's still alive, but it's panicked and it immediately starts running in the opposite direction.
It dies.
Oh, well, I guess it doesn't start running at all. He falls from his horse. Roll a d6.
Oh,
And he takes maximum damage as he lands upon his head. But he is the veteran. He is the champion, the leader of the pack. And so falling headfirst into the mud humiliates him more than hurts. He's now prone. No
oh sorry,
worries.
we got the wrong one, Arctic.
Oh, is that the
One
wrong one?
Yeah, one next to the closet.
Oh, wrong. Oh, they're totally. Okay, cool.
Make
Yeah.
up a token, Grady, for the
You can
tentacle.
have.
For the tentacle, yeah. If you can. Yes.
Can do
Cool.
I keep refreshing my fucking page because it's stupid roll 20 stuff.
Oh man, it's so annoying. All right, so he falls face first and is now face planted into the ground. All right, the veteran's considering charging forward, but the ape will come to him. So instead, he's just going to get ready with his sword, and presuming the ape comes towards him, he'll engage it in hand-to-hand combat on the front line. The pseudo dragon. All right. No problems. The mage. I don't think I suppose none of you can really see that far back anyway. Maybe Aradel can, and perhaps Roz. And assuming that they maybe, yeah. There's a lot of underbrush in the way, but he still may be able to. And whatever the situation, he's suddenly not there. Roz.
I thought Roz went AFK.
Ah, right. Thanks, man. Giant ape.
Giant ape is going to. How far is that guy? 55? What's my movement? I think it's 40. Where is it? 40 feet from there. I can't actually get to anyone, so I'm going to go over into the next group of trees.
All right. This shallow water would normally be difficult terrain, but for someone like you, it's barely even an obstacle at all. You bound straight over the river without it presenting so much as a challenge.
Oh, and I can throw a rock. So, what's that? 50? Throw it at this guy. Throw. 16?
Throwing a rock at the prone dude?
No, at this guy here.
Oh, right, him. Bam. Let's see. Holds up his shield to defend himself, and it is of little use. You smashes straight through him and hits him.
Ooh. Holy shit!
Fuck me, that's a good roll.
Fucking, that's
Ow.
4 6s.
And a
Produce
5.
negative 30.
Champion.
My god!
What does it look like as he becomes paste?
The rock goes so fast, it blows a hole in his shield and rips his entire left arm off.
Should the
Fuck.
what if like it replaces his head or something?
Decapitates him with a rock.
Yeah.
I just see this rock flying through the air, and all of a sudden there's a cloud of mist where the guy was.
Like blood
Just
mist.
explodes. Jesus, Giant Ape is insane. That sounds really fun.
Tentacle.
Your new party member.
Hell yeah, that's my
That's my new
favorite.
cat. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm dropping Aradel for Tentacle. You can tell. No, it's got to be touch.
Well, frustrated that he's not getting into the action, I think I'm gonna dash forward into the next group of trees.
All right, fantastic.
Do you jump past Prophet?
Was it Profits go? Sorry. Right, right. Yeah, that's right. Done. For now, you see nothing. Cool. Yeah, what were you doing? Sorry, little Bradley?
Sorry, I forgot. I didn't realize he was before me.
I forget all the time. It's no big deal.
Gotcha. So Prophet was forgettable is what I'm hearing.
I forget everyone.
God, very.
Arctic just wants to
Gotcha.
roll by himself.
we do remember though. We do remember.
Libretowit's gonna actually come up and take a defensive posture in front of Prophet since he's out in the open.
All right. Now this is water, so you're swimming.
Oh. Then I'll just end up dashing.
All right. So
Yeah.
it's difficult terrain. It's 5 feet deep is over your head. Absolutely.
You forget sometimes that you are not short.
Exactly.
are
So you can reach there, but it's going to take your dash action to get.
Yeah, that's where I figured as far as I can get with dashing through the difficult.
Yeah. In fact, you might not even be able to get that. I think you'll probably still be in the.
Well, only the water is difficult, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So that means it's. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So yeah, I should be able to make it.
Okay, no worries, no problem. All right.
Yeah, I measured it and it was like 35 feet altogether, including
Excellent.
some on the land.
Excellent. No problems at all.
2020.
All right.
Yo. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
Aradel.
Can I see if the stirrups in the wizard's horse are taut, as if there were feet in them?
Yeah, good question. It will take a perception check, though.
Is that my action?
It is.
I'd rather not. I'll just do a harsh whisper to or just a short yell, not loud enough so that like it alerts all these fellas of my position. I'll move up a little bit in the brush and sort of yell out that I think the wizard went invisible in his horse, and I'll cast. Let's see if I can hit more than I need. No, I can't hit that guy, but I can hit that guy, and the horse. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Confusion on that point. I'll quickly ping it for you.
I didn't see the ping. Sorry.
I'm pinging it now.
All right.
Confusion. 10-foot radius on a point I choose within 90 feet. That's within 90 feet. And I'm casting it, I think I was casting it here. So it'll hit the guy on the horse, his horse, this guy and his horse, and just this horse.
All right. Lots of wisdom saves.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
It's also
horses.
a circle. Back
Three
and fair.
Yeah. It should hit them all though.
Yeah. So that go from you have to choose it from a point here though.
Yeah, this is a point. I'm choosing a point. A point is
Point's
a
an
corner of a
intersection.
square,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
not a square.
Yeah. Points intersect.
So they all so far they fail. One of the horses succeeds. Two of the horses succeed. Sorry, the last one doesn't. The polar opposite horse. That horse is a contrarian instead of an equestrian.
Boo.
Yeah. So they're confused, and I think that all happens on their turn, so it doesn't matter right now.
Okay.
So yeah, all but one of the horses are confused. And the guard that wasn't in range initially, of course. Cool. Bonus action, I don't think I have any. I might use the rest of my movement to get a little bit closer. I'm gonna move there. Actually, no, I'm gonna stay where I was. Concentration. That's me.
The closet.
Now it's only on creatures that you can see for opportunity attacks, isn't it?
Yeah, we've established that.
Yes. All right. He will be clapping his wet feet. Exactly.
He looks at the little footprints as they are creating it. There's a little ghost.
With 3 toes.
Ghost Eagle. All right.
Stealth mission. Is he gonna fireball them?
Ah, yeah. Sorry, he has an action, doesn't he? It also with his invisibility, it doesn't. Shit. Reload thing, so it closes my tabs. Okay. This. The quadrant magically turns invisible until it attacks or uses scare. Does that mean he can shape change?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wicked. Alright, he wants to turn into a bat.
All right. You are in a bat form.
Fortunately,
Your
that's the
eyes don't
exact
like
same sound.
your eyes don't like the sunlight, but you'll get used to it.
Oh no.
Pebble, attack from the dead. Back from the fired.
Hey, well, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. All right.
Pebble.
So, something I didn't think of. These three guards, when there were three, there's only be two because the 8 took out one. They had their crossbows held and ready. I probably I forgot about it, but anyway, I guess I forgot about it, so it doesn't really matter. They open fire now, however. The Prophet, what position are you in? Excellent. You make a very vulnerable target. Now, one of them are confused, so he can't attack. This one, however, is not.
They have to roll for it.
All right. Oh, right. That's how confusion works, is
They
it?
can't take any reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of their turns to determine the behavior.
All right. So this first one attacks and fires at the Prophet, the one that's unaffected.
Tell me the
He
numbers.
has advantage to hit the vulnerable. All righty-o. No problem. +3. All right, and the next one makes his confusion check.
Where's the roll? 8. So 8.
Randomly turning creature within its reach.
The
It's
creature uses
horse.
action to make a melee attack.
He drops his crossbow, draws his sword, and stabs his poor confused horse.
Wait, no, I think that one's the creature uses action. Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Yeah.
The horse panics and is really confused because like it didn't do anything wrong.
Fuck you, horse. Stab.
Fucked up.
Nay, stop your course.
Indeed.
Quick, kill the horse. Yes, kill the kobold. Yes, the kobold. Stab.
Nay.
Nay, I shall not.
Olivia Oregano. Oh, here's another guard up here. Sorry, I forgot about him.
And the other
And these
horses
ones as
have
well.
to roll their confusion checks as well, because I guess they go on the people's turn.
Not anymore. Horses have their own initiative rolls now.
Right.
Horses are acting independent of their riders because they hate them so much. The guards rush back, the ones that still have control of their horses, that is, rush back, and they don't see Pebble. Pebble's invisible. They do see the giant ape. The giant ape's quite visible. Giant ape has +2 to his armor class, thanks to all the branches and everything. But they fire their crossbows into the ape. 2 of those hit.
No. Oh wait, no.
Armor class 13, I think maybe.
14
Oh.
is my armor class. 1 hits.
14.
Is that
okay,
with
cool.
ape? Ape armor class?
Yeah, that's 8 armor class.
Really?
It's 12, so
Oh.
+2. Yeah.
You don't modify it. It'll already in there.
Oh, you have
But-
+2 from cover.
Oh, plus two
I-
from cover. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
plus two from
cool. Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for that. And the other one charges in with his spear. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So just 9 damage.
Okay.
This guy is. Yeah, I mean, he just turned a guy into paste at a distance of how far?
Yeah.
How terrifying is that?
3d10 plus 6.
Could you have thrown 2 rocks?
No.
Ah, yes. I see. I've not read it.
I shall fist them well. On my turn.
Oh, don't forget the prone guard, Arctic.
Yes. I thought he was already dead.
Was he?
He
No,
took
he's not.
6 damage.
He
Oh,
took
yeah, he
6
fell off his
damage.
horse and that's it.
He gets up and stabs the giant ape valiantly.
Well,
What a fool.
I mean, give him
Doesn't have a
points
lot
for
of
bravery.
options. He doesn't have a lot of options.
Points for bravery.
All right, and not for skill. All right. This battle seems to be going pretty well. Livy.
Alright, I don't have half movement because I have a swim speed.
Perfect.
30 feet there. Tentacle slap with a bonus action. Oh,
All right.
just like licks its
Unfortunately,
face.
it ends up caressing the giant ape instead. Like it can't resist the urge. It's right underneath it, and it sees these
Doesn't
pair
work
of
well,
coconuts. It gets all hentai on us and starts picking coconuts.
What's the tentacle made of? Is it just sprout out of the ground?
The one involving King Kong and the tentacle.
Oh god.
Wasn't there a King Kong movie where he fights a giant squid? Or
Giant
something?
squid? There should be. There really should be. Actually, it happens in. Yeah, it happens in the Vietnam
one.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
they cross on the swamp and it comes out.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, the
Yeah,
guy's
the-
just sitting by himself peeing in the water or something. Then King Kong comes along and picks up a giant squid.
as you do. Yeah, that's right. That's how it is. Yeah, yeah. A great example of how to do a challenge rating 15 encounter without endangering your little first level adventurer. See King Kong take on a giant octopus. That's awesome.
Just
All right.
scare him a little bit. That's all you really want.
Precisely. Welcome to the jungle, Livy.
That one there.
Boom.
9 damage if it hit.
Whee!
And then another attack on the horse.
All right.
Eldritch Blaze.
Boom. Ah, it's not killed, but it does buck, and he has to make a handle out of. Whather? He
Whoa.
does so. What a lead.
He stares it down.
He does indeed.
He's like Crocodile Dundee.
And he's gonna stab it in the neck with a spear.
Horse Dundee. Nah, he's not confused. The
Yeah,
other guys.
funny
are.
though.
It's the dumb thing. Afternoon nap. This is these guys are not for us. I guess murder is the order.
I think my internet died. What?
Of the day.
No.
Oh.
No, I think that's
No,
him
it's
dying
the
of it.
Arctic's lagging a little
Oh,
bit.
was that me? Did I lag? Did I? My mistake.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Murder is what she wrote. What do you do?
I'll move towards the edge of the river.
All right, it's muddy here. Your paws get all wet.
Lovely. Do I kill people? I'm gonna go for the horse. I'm gonna shoot the horse at the veteran.
All right.
You shoot a poor confused horse.
I'm not really interested in murdering people.
Bam. All right. The horse is almost quite. Fusion, he tries to hang on and is unable to do so. Dumps unceremoniously into them. The horse is absolutely panicked and probably is going to die soon from excessive
Could I use my bonus action to try hide in the bushes?
blood loss. Absolutely. You have advantage because there's so much foliage here. disappear, like a mage on the back of a horse. Pretty weird analogy. All right. Brilliant. Great idea. Make a perception check at disadvantage because it's pretty far to kind of sniff and listen and all those sort of things from such a range. Oh, really? Perfect. Yeah, it just becomes a normal check.
What a
Not
great
this
normal check.
time. Not this time. There's too much horse flesh, and the horses are sweating. The horses are panicked. There's a giant ape stinking up the place. You can't. Indeed, indeed. I wonder if she's met someone else. There's so
I miss my totally real girlfriend.
many. She's
How
really
good we could have
cool
been
and
together.
hot.
She was like a supermodel.
That's right. That's right. Perfect, perfect. What about our confused veteran? What does he
Roll a
do?
d10. What does he get? A 10. He can act normally.
All right. He sees afternoon nap disappear and blast. He sees the prophet, but he has a sword in his hand. He has been kicked off the horse, gets up, takes the dodge action, and moves ahead a little bit.
Cool, yeah.
The mage has disappeared from view for now. But he sees the giant ape coming, for who wouldn't? I need to check out what this does.
Power word kill.
Does it kill apes? what I wanna
What's his spell called? Insta kill giant ape.
Let's do that. It's lucky he had this
lucky I
prepared,
practiced
actually.
on that. I always keep my luck. I always keep my lucky kill giant ape spell on me. Finally, it's paid off.
Your giant ape has hit me too many times.
All right. The mage must call upon some kind of weather magic, because above the ape and above the kobold as well, the sky suddenly turns dark blue, almost green, and hail begins to rain down from an instant storm that takes you all by surprise.
Oh, can't do it anymore.
Ice storm.
Oh.
I'll So that's the damage, which is really, really, really sad. But I'll send it again so that you can spell description, because I thought it was going to share it. It didn't.
Lightning. Oh, ice storm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 20-foot radius cone. The damage is 16. It's pretty pathetic. Unlike that. And yeah, so 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on this point here, right at the edge of the ape. So drawing a shape, I think it'll be some. No, that's a square. I think it'll be something like about that. But if anyone thinks that's wrong, I'm
I think
happy
it's on
to.
a different layer.
Oh, is it? It is. It is. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, of course. Thank you for letting me know.
No worries. That
How's that?
it should be that big.
That
If it's
should be
20 foot
bigger than
radius,
that, shouldn't
yeah.
it? Yeah, you're
Should be
absolutely
about
right.
as wide as that that I've just made.
Is it 20-foot radius or 40-foot radius?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. I can't do it again. I'll have to just do a whole new one.
To make it as
Oof.
wide as that.
Shit, that's huge. Wow, that's
pretty
bigger than I
big.
thought. That's a lot bigger than I thought.
That's the
That's probably
whole
going to end up hitting afternoon nap quite by chance.
diameter.
All right, try again. Draw shape. And now the turn order thing's in the way. Blasted thing.
Just one square too big.
Was it? That was too big, was it?
Just one square too big.
All right. Well, it should be. I don't know.
which
Now
shape
it's
is
now
it?
it's getting really confusing. Isn't it? That's better. Yeah, that's where I want it. So that's good. Thank you for that. It doesn't happen to hit afternoon nap. It does get the profit and jar access. He doesn't know the afternoon snap's there though, and he's putting it right at the very edge. He'll put it one square to the left, but it's still not going to matter anyway. Yeah, like that. That's how he wants it, but it's not going to matter. All right. So everyone who's caught in that has to make a dexterity save. The damage is 6 bludgeoning, 10 cold.
They do. They get +3, and I am Oath of Ancient, so it's resistance to magic damage.
Plus your dragon. What's with all the boxes?
I know, right? How many boxes do you want?
Where is he? Is he not there?
Oh, right. I thought he was here. Right.
Oh yeah, well there's another. Oh, that dragon is the aura, is it?
Oh, sorry. Could you put it down again? I'm sorry. I deleted it because I don't know. I'm an idiot.
Wintrol.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but it persists. It doesn't disappear.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Oh no, it's instantaneous. I'm wrong. It does disappear. I thought it persisted.
Never mind.
No, it turns the area effect into difficult at the end of the turn, so it sort of persists.
So it
So
hit
it's
everyone.
super difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So who does it? Still
So
like,
gold, you take like 4 damage for making your save. Between that and my aura.
So it can hit every. Oh, if
It doesn't though. It doesn't hit Nat because he didn't know about Nat.
Yeah.
It hit
So
Nat.
if
Yeah.
It's probably cast here or here to get center of mass, so it's probably gonna hit. It's just gonna hit you 3.
Yeah, that sounds about right because he doesn't want to hit his horse and everything. So anyway, you can roughly tell where the difficult terrain is. I apologise, my own fault. And Roz, it's your go.
Most.
Good question. No, it did not.
Greater
Oh,
invisibility. Unless he's just hidden in a bush somewhere. They'll never see me. Screw.
Hmm. It's the best. I've never read that story, but I should. It sounds so hilarious.
Roz just moved 60 feet towards the bank.
Perfect. The riding horses that have no mounts, no riders, run the fuck away. Like, this is a fucking giant ape, and they're not sticking around to be eaten by a giant ape. No way.
Now they're
This is
confused.
bullshit.
Not gonna face my fury, are you?
Not the horses, no. These confused horses, they have to make their
Roll
check.
d10. Do they get to throw at the each of? Okay, they can remake saving throws at the end of their turns, so the guards should remake saving throws as well. And this is the first
Right.
turn that the horses had to use it. So
Thanks.
7 is doesn't move or take actions. Wait, no. 7 and 8 is they make an attack at the closest creature.
All right. One riding horse on 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Bang! Kicks him in the back of the fucking head. Bang! Ow!
What, the veteran?
Yeah.
2 Brutus. Oh, fuck.
Bang! And this guy is killed by his. He bucks him off and then
Oh wait, I think
tramples
that
him.
one wasn't that one saved. I think.
This guy's he's just got a red dot. It's this
because
one.
he got
Yeah,
stabbed. Because he's the one
it's
that got
this
stabbed.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he kills that fellow.
That's awesome.
So the horses get to re-roll their save as well.
This horse runs away, even though he's got a rider. He still runs away, and he carries his rider with him.
Because the rider
Um,
stabbed him, right?
Yeah, exactly right. And now the horse is panicked, so it's just riding around like crazily. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Well, howdy there, cowboy.
I didn't mean to stab you. Chaos, true chaos. Giant ape.
Time for this fool to die. 2 attacks. Fisting.
Bam. Sends him flying.
33 damage.
All right. The poor guy only had like 11 hit points, so you
gonna crush
pummel
the
him.
horse? Don't.
Second attack goes to horse then.
Yeah, sure. Woo!
Fine horse. 20 damage.
The horse lands atop its rider. Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
Uh-oh. What spell do you lose?
Polymorph.
Oh. All right.
No! Damn.
Can you re-roll the wisdom save for the guard captain as well? I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, I haven't done him yet. Just did the guards.
Now I'm just really big wild gold.
He's out of it. It's alright. I'll get the horse to kick me in the back of the head again. Indirectly,
Damn.
of course.
Back to my mortal self.
And in difficult terrain too.
Fuck.
All right. So that's the profits go now. Excellent.
Polymorph.
Brilliant. Reach. Yeah. Yeah, it's correct. Yeah, you're being pounded by ice, but at least you're not having to swim.
Bidink, bidink, bidink.
Librewit, there's about I think it was only 5 difficult terrain for you. It might be 10, I'm not sure. Librewit.
So I think it was about here, just enough to miss afternoon.
Yeah, we'll go with
So-
just 5 feet of difficult terrain, and yeah, turns out to be 10 after all.
I'll
Thanks.
drag it into the middle. Of the
I can't
screen.
even see that aura.
Oh,
Yeah, me
can't you?
neither. I think it's.
Oh, really?
It was a drawing or something.
It must. Yeah, it's just on. Yeah. Anyway.
I think I'm willing to move to there and then take the hide action.
Brilliant. Haradale.
Do I have advantage because I'm so small in the brush?
Absolutely.
Let me just
Alright.
quickly check the range on command. 60 feet. How far am I from this fella? Oof. I'll step forward and cast command on the guard captain. Why did you draw that one manually? Wait, is that manually? That's pretty
That's
decent.
brilliant.
For manual. Yeah.
I'm impressed with your circle. That's
Yeah, that's pretty good.
oh, how tricky.
I command. I cast command on the guard captain for
14.
Tell him to. Yeah, he saves. Doesn't matter what I say to him.
Don't matter no more.
On deaf ears.
Little Quasit.
just had to reset my page again. Don't mind me. Just give me
I'll
a
move the
second.
rest. Move a little bit more movement.
Driving me fucking nuts. I don't know what causes it.
Yeah, me neither.
Huh. Where's the guard cat? The mage's horse. Is it fucked off?
Yeah, it was
That's
this
right
one I
behind
think
him.
down the bottom.
The guard captain's horse is the one right behind. him.
Yeah, not guard cat, the mage. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's this one down here.
All right.
It was sitting right there. I'm pretty sure before.
It was. Might be this one.
No, I think that's the one that ran away from.
Can I see if they're
Monkey.
getting ridden at all?
Make a perception check. It takes an action.
Yep, that's fine.
All right. Difficult to
Right.
tell.
Yeah. And he retreats back a little into the trees at the top.
Magnifico. All right, sapient guards. How many have we got? 1, 2 there, and that's about it. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. One's confused. All right. Confusio.
5 guards.
I don't see the fifth.
There, it's right next to Livy.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are dead ones.
Oh yeah, that one got flung off his horse and crushed.
And then yeah, crushed by his horse
Yeah,
subsequently.
I guess both of those are dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
I
that
think
lost
so.
dead, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so 3 of them crossbows into. Oh, I suppose they'll fire at Wild Gold. They could see him when he was a giant ape. He'd still they watch him shrink down. Now we've got him. +2 to your armor class, Wild Gold, as you are harassed by a succession of crossbows. The first 3 if I rolled full. 1, 2, 3.
1 hits.
All right. Ow, ow, ow. Wheel and turn! The horses back off.
Now for the confused guard.
He got a 2.
2 is, I think it does nothing. Let me check. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
All right, Livia Oregano.
Here with the weather. 25 feet there. 30 feet there. He's going to my ruler out.
I should have mentioned something.
Oh,
When that spell was initially cast, Livia Oregano, you would be able to see where the mage is. Yeah. Because even though they are hiding, they're all there in the underbrush, and so we'd be able to see. Do you have a telepathic? Does your familiar have a telepathic link with you all the time?
yeah. I'm a pact of the familiar chain.
Surely you would.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, your familiar spots him within this area.
Oh,
All right.
fireball.
Yeah, yeah. Greater invisibility just
Means you can
doesn't.
attack with actions and stuff like that. Doesn't
Yeah,
draw.
that's its real sort of shtick. Yeah,
It only lasts 1 minute, however.
only lasts a minute.
I'm going to see if I get a lucky shot. I'm going to aim at this horse.
Yeah.
If it's hands and in between, that's fine with me. Eldritch Blast. I don't have any lightning bolts, sadly.
Bam.
15.
Horse is
Damage.
slain instantly, and it falls over into the dirt.
Then I'm just going to shoot wildly at that square there, I reckon.
All right.
See how I go. Huh. Huh.
Bam. And someone yells in agony.
Fuck. Wow.
That was pretty lucky.
Yeah, what the hell?
See if he fails his concentration.
Good question. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Thank you.
Da, 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 da.
I cannot believe I guessed that square right.
Oh,
Oof, nat 20.
The man wants to live.
I want to live.
Napstar.
I'm gonna use feline agility so I can cross this stream in 1 turn.
Brilliant. You run so fast you barely get wet.
I might as well. I'm going to shoot at the guard to ruin his day even more.
All right. He's having a bad day, as you mentioned. You create a lot of smoke and a lot of sound, but not a lot of blood. Bonus action?
No, I use bonus action to dash across the river.
Of course you did. Pseudo dragon.
Parallax.
Parallaxis. Sorry.
Hajaralajaxis.
Hijabalax.
Hajaralaxis.
Oh, yeah, you somewhere. Yeah, 30-foot range. It's a bit of a hassle. Is it 60 foot? Is it right? Yeah.
Pebble can see the thing because he's got blind sight as a bat.
Pebble, yeah.
All right. Yeah, good point. I didn't think of that. Yeah, blind sight will reveal the.
He isn't actually a bat.
Oh,
That resembles a bat.
Okay, there you go. Never mind.
right. Yeah, good point. It doesn't. A polymorphs into a bat, or I don't know. Hmm.
Yeah, the Quasit can use its action to polymorph into a beast form that resembles a bat.
What does that even mean?
I think that does.
Because I think it's
Oh.
like an abyssal creature. It just like shape
An
changes into a
abyssal
bat
bat.
that can
Yeah,
something
so
that
it
can-
doesn't.
something that can fly, a centipede, or
But it doesn't like get the bat's intelligence, for example. So it's not
Yeah.
actually a polymorph. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
its statistics stay the same in each form except for the speed changes noted. There you go.
Cool. Does that mean it gets
Alright.
extra HP though? Because it says polymorph.
Brilliant. All right. Having seen the tobacco cross so swiftly, the veteran then charges them down. But I don't think he'll be able to make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I suppose it would be. 1, 2, 3, maybe there,
He's
and
still
is
only gets
dodging.
one square too far away.
Gets one more, you think?
So he started here. If he walks all the way here, he can make it there.
All right.
Makes it to a straight line.
He's hoping to get to his prey here, so we'll put him there.
Cool, yeah.
All right, he's still dodging.
Oh,
Cautious
ignore
to
that.
come into contact. Yeah. All right. No worries at all. Back to the mage. All right. He's beginning to panic, this poor mage. Beginning to panic quite a lot. I need to have a look at a spell to see its range. Yeah. 60 foot. All right. Okay, 60 foot. Yeah, that's pretty good. He will move up. 3, 4, 5. And that might be devastating, I think. It will. All right. I'm not exactly sure of the exact angle. I don't know if it's going to hit Eugene over here, or Oregano. I'm quite sure it won't hit the Quasit, but it might hit Oregano, actually. You probably aim it so that it does. And this is what he pulls off. I'll put it onto description before I cast it. Yeah. Yeah. Spell description. on. Yeah, you have to be able to see him. It's a bit of a all right. I'm pretty sure that will hit Livy as well as afternoon nap, the prophet, Pebble,
Ooh,
or
cone of
you
cold.
know, Librettowit,
Pebble's
and
not there.
yeah, good point, good call.
So-
Librettowit and Wild Gold.
The afternoon nap prophet while gold add +3. And
No,
you
he's
have
not. Yeah,
resistance.
right.
How did you
You're
just add?
measuring. You're
plus
measuring it from the wrong spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was invisible to me.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So do I not have that?
You are within 10 feet, so yeah, you got it.
Is he within? Right.
Yeah, 5, 10.
Yep. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Wait, do I get
Damn.
resistance to it even if I pass it?
Hey,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
'cause
you
it's
get
within 10 feet.
resistance.
So it
Right,
goes to a
then-
quarter instead of half.
Then
I'm
I'll
resistant to
use
cold. Fuck yeah.
evasion to half it again.
I
Whatever.
did not save, therefore I take full damage, right?
Yeah, you take half damage still.
Because you're within
This one.
10 feet of short man.
You have advantage on dexterity saves.
Oh no.
Yeah,
you
he-
see.
Save, is it? You rolled the wrong one, Gray.
Never mind.
Tyler.
Oh no, yeah, no, I have. What do you mean?
Con
Oh, it's
save.
a con save.
Yeah, it's a con save.
You
Yeah.
Oh, definitely
cast and
save.
you get half damage, and you get half even further. So you
So you
half
get
to half.
quarter.
So if
So just
you
10
if
damage?
you make it, it's 10. If you fail it, it's 20.
Oh, that's fine.
Oof.
It's good.
I have
It's alright,
resistance
I
to
have a few
cold. Lucky I have resistance to cold. Fuck.
Oh, I have resistance to cold too. But does that stack with the aura?
If it says resistance, then no, it doesn't stack. If it says halves the damage, then yeah.
That's correct. Yeah. So. Yeah, two resistances don't stack, but resistance will stack with like uncanny
Gotcha.
dodge. Yeah.
Does that not count because I can't see the attacker?
No, it doesn't matter. I don't. Oh, any attacker that you can see hits you. Yeah, it does count. So you can't use uncanny dodge because you can't.
There's
see
one
it.
for uncanny dodge is like for the attacks. There's another one that's for
Just area
Evasion
effect,
is level 7.
dexterity.
Evasion is level
Dexterity
7.
saves.
Do you have evasion?
Do you have see invisible? Yeah, you will. Brilliant, brilliant. I'll reveal him for you. He took one
Nice,
further step
very
after casting it.
good.
He didn't cast it from there. He took one step from cast. Oh right. Yeah.
Rip.
What's happening?
Raggy. So evasion doesn't work unfortunately because it's a dex save.
Yeah, evasion won't work because it's dex save. Uncanny dodge won't work because you have to see it. Counterspell won't work because you can't see him when he casts it. Or can you?
He can see it, but I think he's out of range.
Right.
And a range of counterspell.
I just realized I could have halved Wild Gold's damage again.
Could you?
Yeah, technical.
But you didn't.
Pretty crazy spell that guy's got.
Did you? Wait.
Like I like how to think it can't dramatically billow because it's like frozen in place.
All right. I think that was yeah. Cool. Cool. No, that's it. That's everything. He it's Roz's go.
Bonus action fireball.
That's right.
Sweet. With a javelin, I should be able to. Can I hit the dude from all the way over there?
Yeah, you should be able to. It'd be disadvantage. Yeah.
How far away? And how close do I have to be for it to be not disadvantage? 30? Okay, well I guess I'll move a bit closer.
I think you
And-
make it. Wait, 5.
And the river's difficult terrain.
Yeah. Unless you have more than 30 feet of movement speed.
There.
Yeah.
Bugger.
Maybe.
Long jump.
Oh. Ah, well, I'll take it at a disadvantage. I'll just throw 2 javelins at him.
All right.
He's dodging anyway, isn't he?
He is
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, yeah, so I had disadvantage anyway. Good point.
Yeah. Good.
Nah, it's all good. We'll see how we go.
All right.
There we go.
Ooh.
Brilliante. That
Thank
will maybe do it. Let's see. Not quite. It's caught in the splint mail. You, the javelin sticks in her armor. Oh, she catches it, and it doesn't draw any blood. Just a quarter of an inch.
This time I'm going to add a maneuver to it and do a pushing attack.
All right, brilliant.
Hopefully it hits. Come on.
Oh.
No, not
Add your
quite.
dice.
No,
Doesn't
you,
matter.
Oh, never mind, never
yeah,
mind.
it's
sorry,
only
I
the
forget.
damage,
Yeah, I
unfortunately.
forget.
You're thinking about precision strike.
I am thinking precision strike.
You don't lose your things. You don't have to declare them beforehand, Stephen.
All right.
Ah,
So you do not lose your superiority die. 'Cause it
Okay,
says,
cool.
Most of them
it
say
says when you can,
on
but I declare it before because you have to put the damage on before you like roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like for instance, that's
Right.
why I just declare it before. It's a
You
lot
can
Good
easier.
declare it
idea.
before, but it just won't use up your superiority die.
But
Yeah,
I-
that's yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. But yeah,
Yeah, we'll do it like that's perfect. So declare it before, but if you don't hit, then you don't use it anyway because you wouldn't have had to.
sweet. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was just go.
All right. This riding. Sorry, Karen.
Can you put me just above the prophet? I forgot that because
Oh,
I
right, you've been
deleted the wild
removed.
ape. Yeah.
Right.
Luckily,
right,
I
right.
rolled the exact same advantage.
Yeah, cool. Sorry, I just added you a second time. I'll get rid of that and I'll change you descending.
Austin.
Yeah. All right, and what was your initiative roll?
It was 20.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
Horses.
All right, the horses. Yeah, one runs away. One of the common guards' horses. It's gone. This horse here is injured. It wants to run away as well. Tries to bring it under control.
He can't make reactions.
Oh, I can't make reactions. Perfect. All right, the
He's
horse
confused.
continues to. It runs off the map, and if you care, you can hunt it down. But other than that, it's going to take him into oblivion somewhere. Maybe drown him in the river.
He's probably gonna kill it before he gets out of his stupor.
That's it. These horses are confused. 1, 2, 8, and 8.
I think that's an attack.
There's nothing to attack, so they just stand there.
I don't know if they move, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't move. It's confusion.
Yep.
And the other horses are under control, so nothing happens for them. We move on to Wild Gold.
He is hurting.
I need assistance, Billy.
He's hurting pretty bad. Not as bad as the prophet. Yeah, true.
What did you even get hit by?
Protocol,
No, not you.
Ice Storm.
He hasn't rested yet since
Oh,
that
yeah,
giant
true.
fight.
Yeah,
I just got
Honestly
healed,
thought it was Roz typing that. I was like, what?
right. No. Ross is in good shape. He's an
Alright.
ox right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move away from the giant group because that's just gonna get me hit by ice storms constantly.
Has seemed to
It's-
be pretty effective so far. Like that wizard's been scoring good points today.
I can only get 20, so I'm gonna go there.
It's not all difficult terrain.
That's the only difficult terrain. That's it. You can move
The one that was
speed pretty much.
Alright, then I guess I'll move there.
Wait, didn't you just do a
Okay.
new ice storm?
He's diving
Or
into the
is that not
purple
good?
bush. Don't talk
That
to him.
was Cone of Cold.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my action for if anything comes at me. Oh, actually no, I'm gonna take the dodge action. That's
Good
what I'm gonna do.
idea. You get advantage on dexterity saves with a dodge action.
He already gets them.
Fantastic.
Good call.
Yeah, I already
Only
get
against
them with
things he can see, actually.
what is it? Oh yeah, it's No, what is it?
Yeah, I
Danger
don't think you need to be
sense.
able to see them with dodge. I'm pretty sure it
Danger
just happens
sense.
automatically.
Actually, no, I don't have that anymore. I changed it out for something else.
Did you change it for the one that makes you run at them further?
I might have, or I don't remember.
In the UA, the one that we can, the one
Yeah,
when
the
you
UA that gives me
switch skills.
extra
maybe?
ability skills and shit.
Prophet Esquire. It's very slippery. Absolutely. All right. You can see him with see invisibility. You can see him, yeah. Perfect. Wisdom save, right? Brilliante. Hey! Ah, no! How do you know?
A quick step.
DC is
10
10, yeah.
That's what I thought.
or half the damage, whatever's higher.
Well, half the damage, right? Yeah, of course. I was thinking it kicks it at 20, doesn't it? So of course it does, right? All right, good. Aradel.
I'll continue to cross this river. 15. I might just I was here, right? I might just cross it all the way like, straight, because
Sure.
no difference really.
It's not difficult terrain anymore. It only lasted one round. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, the hail stuff.
The hail. That's right.
Cool. And I think I will. I don't have any long ranged heals. I have 2 spells left. It's alright. I still have Revivify if anyone dies. No biggie. I will use my what's it called? Channel Divinity on the guard captain.
Don't worry if you die, guys. I'm
So-
here.
So it's a spell save DC 14 Wisdom.
All right.
Wait, no. Let me double check if I can do it on the same turn. I think it's read thoughts. Use my channel divinity. Yeah. As an action, choose one creature. Yeah. During that time, you can use your action to end this. No. And cut. Okay. So I use my action to first read its thoughts, and it must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Oof! It saves. Unfortunate.
You can read its thoughts, right?
No.
All right.
You still get surface thoughts. It's the deeper thoughts. You can't search its mind.
Mm,
Or is it?
it's
Oh
a
no, I'm
little- it's
thinking.
a
I'm
little
thinking
bit
detect
different.
thoughts.
It's
Yeah,
not the
my bad.
spell, it's the channel divinity.
Libretto it.
I'm gonna continue sneaking over here, and then try to stab this guy. Did my hide beat his thing? I think it was like a 14.
Sure did. He has no idea you're there.
Cool. So straight roll.
He's also a liar, paladin. Slayer of dragons.
I did kill a dragon. Shut up.
There you go. That's libel. All right. A grievous wound, and one that alerts him to your presence.
All right. So is this one at disadvantage because he's still dodging?
Yeah, that's right. Brilliant.
Doesn't matter.
A mild hit. I'm being killed by a kobold.
No, you're being killed by Libretto the Great and Mighty.
Not Libretto the Great and Mighty.
And yeah, that is my turn.
He looks at you as if he recognizes your name.
The Drown Slayer.
Weather update.
Uh, Look, I guess this works. He's gonna fly her. Yeah, I guess here will do. And he's going to scare. And it's a DC 16 wisdom save because of my invocation I got. It uses my DC. 10 feet, it takes 2 horses and one of the things. All fail.
Brilliant. So they all are running away.
Is it different than the thing you posted?
No?
One creature of the closet's choice.
Right.
Oh, one creature. Well, I'm going to scare this horse.
Brilliant.
And he'll be here then. Shred it.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm here to police your every move.
You did
No
well.
worries. I don't mind.
We all appreciate it. And you're still invisible, aren't you? Or no, you would become. It's not greater invisibility. But it says because it says when you use your scare, you become visible, right?
Yeah.
All right. Kill it, whatever it is. And he rides forward and tries to stab your little demonic butt.
Hits.
Ah!
Damage half to 2. He's
This
on
guy
6. He's got 4 health. Come on, buddy.
fires his crossbow into you.
Oh. You know what? It's alright. The horse is still scared.
It is. Does that kill you?
It does.
All right.
He vanishes in a puddle of water.
He changes his name to Roger Demonbane. Alright.
I am the Slayer.
Hey, you can't take my bit.
What kills one thing and then names himself the bane of all of them?
Exactly.
I'm the Dragon Slayer.
Are you visible, Prophet? Alright, but you're not hiding, are you? A crossbow is aimed at you. You have +2 to your armor class.
No. 12. Oh.
Twang! It sticks in the tree trunk beside you. Alright, that's all of our guards. The weatherman.
Weatherman, the weatherman, the weatherman.
Where the man?
Hang on a sec. I have a visitor.
Oh. Nice.
Grady,
Hey, man.
Hello.
why didn't
Yeah,
you
yeah, sure. Yeah, come on through, man.
become a
Is
druid
it locked, is it?
only uses weather magic?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Weather magic.
Squeezing.
No worries, man.
Thank you.
I've never had a fucking.
What?
Oh, sorry, I didn't even realize I was not muted. I thought I was.
That's alright.
Oh, my apologies, everyone.
All's good. There was no
Alright.
Legion of Dogs coming through, so it's okay.
It was not. It was quite a surprise. Not had that happen before. All right. Anyway, back to it.
Yes. Now I don't know he's there, do I?
The invisible guy? No.
That's fine. I'll shoot the horse on this one. Look, it's 2 birds with 1 stone. 8 damage.
Kills it. Which horse was it?
The front one.
It doesn't kill it. He just wounds it and sends it into panic.
Shoots again.
Bam! Instant death, I imagine.
Probably, yes.
Roll a d6 as the fellow as our
See, look at that.
All right, and he
Just
lands
can't
on his head.
Power forces.
Lands prone.
And I move 30 feet to over here.
All right, Mr. Oregano. That was you. Afternoon.
I'm gonna take a step forward. I'm gonna stab this guy with my rapier.
All right, this ends here. Not enough, unless you have advantage. No, you don't, do you?
I'm good to inspiration because I actually want to stab him. Ah,
Indeed, this is a rip-off. It's bullshit. I was going for you then. I was behind you.
that's annoying.
All right. What's more annoying is his reaction. He makes 2 longsword attacks, pulls out his short sword, and stabs with that as well. How does he go?
Is it just on normal attacks?
It is.
Nothing hits.
How do you dance out of the way of this whirlwind of blades?
Guess as mockingly as I can.
You make his last few moments unbearable. The Shiano Dragon. All right. The poor mage is concerned now. Bunched up in a nice, easy to cone of cold position. But he knows what he's going to do. He's going to drop an. Well, he's going to cast a spell. What level do you counter it at? What level spell slot do you use? All right, use a. Yeah, mate. Yeah, you'll have to make an Arcana check. That's right. It's over 20. Magnificent. It's not an Arcana check, it is a check. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I think it's just a flat intelligence roll, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an ability check. Yeah, so it's 10 plus your ability modifier, which is intelligence.
It's 12 plus.
Total of 15. We'll cancel the 5th level spell. You cancel the 4th level Ice Storm.
Ooh,
Nice.
this is bullshit.
It is indeed. Counterspell has come to the fore. He panics, and when his counterspell doesn't work, he runs into the bush. Roz.
5, 10, 15, nearly out of the water. And I'm going to hit this guy with 2 more javelins, hopefully.
Brilliant.
He's
Um,
fortunately not dodging.
oh, wait, is he
He's
still
not, he's
dodging?
not, no, he's not dodging anymore. Sorry, no, I should have got the icon on.
Cool, cool. And hopefully I'll make this a. We'll just go a disarming attack. Drop him, make him drop whatever weapon he has.
Brilliant.
Ooh, inspiration.
Here we go.
There we go.
That does it. Strength saving throw?
Yes. DC 15.
He knocks the long sword out of his hand. He only has his short sword left.
Did my D8 go through? No, it didn't. I don't have it ticked.
Yeah, D8's maneuver 1. Is that the one?
Is it the one?
What?
Oh yeah, it is too.
Maneuver is the one, yeah.
Rolling. Oh yeah, it's a I thought I was rolling flame skull. No, I'm so dumb.
Yeah, right. yeah.
And one more javelin to follow up. This time a goading attack. So can I do that with a javelin?
Does it say melee?
Yeah, you can
or
do that
what?
with range.
Okay, cool. Good to know. That's actually a pretty legit tactic.
Fuck yeah. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna kill you. Fucking 14. I'm rolling terribly.
All right. So you've wounded him, but it's
Alright, well I'll throw an action surgeon. And we'll do 2 more javelin attacks.
now we're talking.
Another goading attack. I've only got 3 javelins left. There we go.
That'll do it.
10
And
points.
the kill that you were so dearly hoping for, a nap, is stolen by the elephant in the river.
Is nobody going to talk about it?
Talks about the elephant in the river.
Can I attack anything else with my last attack? 60 feet? That'll be a disadvantage though, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. We'll make it a long shot and we'll hopefully make it a pushing attack.
That's what we want.
Send this dude off his horse.
Come on, done.
No.
All right. You
Wow.
lose your javelin and it falls down the river.
Oh no. Yeah, that's my turn.
Riding horses jump into the river and drown. No, this one does. He was only on 1 hit point anyway.
Oh.
This one recovers from his confusion. He isn't sure what to do. Just gets backed up into a corner and hopes that everyone forgets about him. Wow. Yeah. You within a sort of area. Maybe he's somewhere around there. Somewhere in those bushes.
Is that what you're telling me then, Prophet? He's over that direction in the bushes. Is that what you're saying? Alright, I'll move. Is this difficult terrain around here?
No, it's not. It provides cover, but it's not difficult terrain.
40, and then from there. Yep, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna move to here, and I'm going to use one of my last 3 fire bombs and throw it just in that general area around here,
Suck
around
my
in the
ass, wizard.
bushes, as far south as I can see.
No worries.
I'll show you.
A 9.
fireball.
It lands and starts a fire, but
All right, then that's my turn.
all right, Prophet. He may be able to get away yet.
Fireball.
Is Sea Invisible only 60 feet?
It's only like 10 feet, isn't it?
What? No.
No, I thought it was that. I thought it was like
that's
a.
the lantern of revealing.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
That's like 30 feet actually.
Cool. Just means you can see. Cool. Yeah. All right.
As if.
Well and truly. All right. He certainly is.
Oof.
Not today. Oh yeah, no, I was thinking he has an advantage, but he doesn't have advantage.
And
All
a con
right.
save.
He won't need it, for he is on 0 hit points.
Oh,
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, and at that point, the battle is won.
Can I loot the veteran in front of me? Because I think that'd be wealthy.
You can. The first thing that you discover is a map, or rather some plans. Apparently, they're stalking the Queen of the Hill Giants.
So we kill people who are gonna go kill giants.
Correct.
I love that. I'm gonna pick those up so I could go shove that into Prophet's face. Anything else?
Yeah. You managed to find enough pay that probably gets him through about a month. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll. It's a D12 gold pieces and 2 D20 silver pieces.
Yeah, one.
Nicely done. 1 gold.
this is the end of the month. He just spent the rest of it.
That's right. 2 D20 silver. A 2 and a 3. Not,
I'm just gonna take everything. Say nothing was there and leave.
excellent work. Excellent work.
I'm right there.
Can I roll a sleight of hand?
Yeah, absolutely. Sleight of hand versus you versus the Kobold's perception check. All right. It's actually 2d20 silver, but you managed to snap the entire purse before Libretta Wit can notice.
Cool, I'm gonna start heading my way down to profit.
All right. Brilliant. He doesn't die. He's only on 0 hit points. You save them. All right.
Not his fingers, but I mean, I've got manacles.
Done.
Do you have the strength to do that right now, Prophet?
He has 6 strength. He like tries to break a twig but can't.
Would you
Everybody,
like
I'll
me
put
to
my
break his fingers
strength
for
with
you,
his-
Prophet?
Fingers are
I'll-
only the consistency
I'll
of
break his
carrots.
I'll break his fingers.
His fingers are broken. They wake him up out of the unconscious stupor that he's in.
I'm
Rude.
gonna
Does he
hand the
have
plans over to
any
Prophet.
like spell casting stuff?
Components he does, yeah.
Not like a wand as well or anything like that?
His horse has a spell book, but not a wand. He has a ring, but that's all he's got.
A ring of what? Sorry, you cut out.
Ring of protection.
Oh yeah.
That plus
A
1
gold-
AC and saves.
Gold pouch or
Gold pouch, yeah, 2d12 gold and 2d20 silver.
we fighting for this one? Nap?
For what?
For the gold pouch. Are you trying to sleight of hand it?
Oh no, I wasn't even looting him.
Alright. 2d12 you said, sorry?
Livy with the ring update.
The
How
two
long's-
new people are interested in the ring.
Shoot them both. Nap, it's time
That
to
is
go.
how our group goes.
Don't ask for shit, you die.
Sure, you earned it, but that's beside the point.
Goes to show I'm playing a hobgoblin next character, so
Would you like to work it out here, or
save it for next time.
we'll
One of
save
the
it
two.
for next week?
It is 9:07.
We can have a bit of a talk about it. I assume everyone's going to stay here anyway for 20 minutes and talk like we usually do half the time.
I got
No worries. All right, well, gentlemen, until next week. Thanks for coming, everyone who is watching. Thanks for watching, and see you all for the next episode of Storm King's Thunder.
Bye bye.
Goodbye,
Cheers,
Snap.
Ash.
Ash, the only
Later,
person who watches
Ash.
this.